7:07 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian here with you, Lauren and Jake here as well. It is the 7 o'clock hour. Here we are, waking you guys up on Monday, July 29th, the final days of July, and welcome to Hall of Fame week, folks. Welcome. The Balloon Fest kicking it off over the weekend. Did you go? Did you watch? Did you go up in one? Did you take pictures? Did you go see the fireworks on Saturday? Did you see any of the drone show? I actually went.
Did you?
Believe it or not. Jimmy and I got a unexpected date night. And we went and decided to check out. I'd never been. And there was nothing else going on around the area. So we were like, let's go to camp.
Right. Why not?
Let's check it out. I was very impressed with the drone show.
I heard a lot of good things about it, actually.
I don't know how they do that. That is some science I don't get, but it was awesome. They were a whale. They were they made.
I saw the goalposts. I saw the Hall of Fame.
They did it all, man.
Very nice.
Very impressed. Had some great food truck food.
That's good.
What did I have? Is it the Howlin' Bird or something?
I told you, chicken.
Sweet Jesus.
Listen, I have told you this before, and now I'm mad at you because it's in North Canton, and I told you it's the best chicken ever. They just opened one in Massillon too.
Those chicken tender and their mac and cheese.
Oh, the white shells.
Cheese and rice.
So good. I know you hate Brussels sprouts, but for those that do, their Brussels sprouts are amazing.
I saw a guy walk with it, and I actually had Jamie, because I don't like to talk to people. I had Jamie stop him and ask, "Where's that? What's that?"
You had her stop and ask.
Absolutely. And she found out. She just walks right up. "Excuse me." I was like,
"Yeah.
Yes." And he was like, "Was it the Howlin' Bird or Howlin'?"
Howlin' Bird is what it's called.
And he was like, "You will not be disappointed."
Oh no, it's so good. During the brown season, and you say you order your wings or your chicken or whatever, we always do that. And then they call it the flock. You can order the flock, but during brown season last year, they had the Flacco flock. They do fun stuff for football Sunday.
Huge chicken tenders. You can tell they're hand breaded.
Yeah, and they're made fresh to order.
Yeah, and they're
delish.
Very impressed.
Did you try their Howlin' sauce?
No, I saw it was in it. I was like, nope.
They have Howlin' sauce, but they also, unlike Cane's, like how you can only get Cane sauce, Howlin' Bird offers, first of all, Cane's is franchise, obviously.
Yeah. And
they're locally owned, Howlin' Bird is. But they have a billion other sauces you can choose from. The garlic parm one's really good. Their barbecue's good. Their buffalo. I mean, you can have multiple sauces.
Luckily for me, they had ketchup.
Yeah.
It was red gold, and I'm a fan of red gold.
Oh, so it was top shelf ketchup.
Listen, I love Heinz.
Only the best.
And every once in a while, I'll flirt with Hunt's. Maybe once a year, I'll flirt with Hunt's. I don't commit, but I'll flirt. Red gold is a fantastic ketchup.
Do you get mad if you see, what is the Aldi brand?
There's a couple, because there's a couple that are so sugary and sweet that they're awful. But I'm telling you, I'm on plus red gold is so much cheaper at the store.
Berman's, that's what it is. Do you get mad if you see Berman's ketchup?
I'm like, really? Really? But they had the red gold, so I was like, well, let's go. And I was having a blast. So it was a good time out there. I didn't say anything because she was working, but I saw Nicolene out there DJing.
Oh, yeah?
Saw that.
I knew she was going to be there. I didn't know that was the night you went.
Yeah. I didn't know either. I got there. And that was really cool because you're driving into town, and I almost wrecked 3 times watching all the balloons.
Oh, yeah. You got to be careful.
I figured it'd be over by 6, 7 o'clock.
Oh, God. What?
I didn't know. I'd never been to the Balloon Fest.
You haven't?
No.
And you used to live in Stark County.
Yeah. Never went.
Wow.
Never went. So I'm driving in, and all of a sudden I'm on 77, and I'm distracted as hell because I'm looking up, and she's like, "Christian, we're on the freeway." I'm like, all right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking up, and then the tethered rides look cool. It's a good time.
Yeah.
They have the best chicken and waffles. They are so good.
Yeah, so good.
Oh, Christian still doesn't beat Grinders chicken tenders with soup. I don't really get their soup.
Oh, I like their soup.
But I love Grinders chicken fingers. I'm going to tell you, I think because of Howlin' Birds, you could tell it's hand breaded and fried, and it's just very good. As far as a fresh one, freshly made one, yeah. Don't for 1 second think that I don't still love me some Grinders chicken tenders, because I do. I'd eat them right now if they were here. What do we have on the show for you here today? I haven't talked about it yet. Let's do it now and quickly. 2-day passes to Neon Nights this hour at Clay's Resort, Jellystone Park. Chance to see Brad Paisley, Leonard Skinner, Trace Atkins, ZZ Top, and a lot more over 2 days. We got 2-day passes. We're giving them away this hour. Be listening for that. 8 o'clock hour, a tradition here on the Q92 Morning Show. The Carnation Court was crowned last night. And they always come here and they do their little media tour the next day. They go to like the local papers, local radio stations. They'll be on our sister station, AM 1310 WDPM, and they'll be stopping in to see us as well. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, which the show is live on now, you'll be able to watch that when they come in. We'll talk to them, and then you'll be seeing them obviously after Hall of Fame week. It's Carnation Week.
I can't believe how fast
it's like
everything.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame week, Carnation week, high school football's back.
We've got parades 2 weekends in a row.
We do. We really do. So we have that coming up for you in the 8 o'clock hour. And then 9 o'clock hour, obviously Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 is going to be joining us, and we'll ask him what he expects weather-wise for Hall of Fame week in Stark County. So a lot going on, a lot to get to. It's 7:13. It's Machine Gun Kelly and Jelly Roll. It's Lonely Road on Q92. Then I was wondering, like, who, if you could just fire anyone at your job, who's the name of the person you would fire and why? Just first name. And the text line lit up a little bit. You guys apparently want to say who you would fire. So let's get into the text here. These are names of people that listeners would fire if they could. Bye Mary with a waving emoji. Jen, she's a horrible know-it-all. So Jen would be fired.
All right.
Stephanie, Dan, and Ronnie, I would fire. You're firing 3 people.
Wow.
I'd fire Mike. He's the mole. Uh-oh, we found the mole. Raphael, you're fired. Someone said on the text line. Oh, that's funny. Pam, because she looks like a bulldog. Well, now we're getting personal. Now, wow.
Yeah.
My old job, Amy. No personality and cause negative vibes all around. Amy be gone.
Yep.
Steven, he sucks at life and can't do his job right to save his life. I'd rather do both my job and his just so it would make my actual job easier. I give him 0 of 5 stars. Damn.
Sounds like he's the worst.
Steven, you're fired. Melissa, for her lack of notice when she has appointments and having to cover hours for her continuously. All right, she's fired. I'd fire Phyllis because she's never at her desk, then bitches she's behind in work.
There's always one of them.
Man, I forgot that, like, at the beginning of that movie, that queen's like, go kill Snow White.
Yeah, my stepdaughter.
Bring back her heart in this box.
Yes.
So I know you killed her.
It's very aggressive. I know.
I'm swear to God, I was sitting.
Can you imagine if a movie came to the theaters today and they're like, the wicked stepmom?
I was like, I knew the queen wanted to stop Snow White because she was the fairest of them all.
Well, yeah, and she was upset.
It either blocked out of my head or I never quite realized it. That she told that dude to go stab and kill Snow White, and the dude had the knife.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that as a kid.
Right. Disney movie murder.
And then bring back her heart in this box so I know you killed her.
Yeah, she should have technically gone to jail for attempted murder. But
I'm just saying, talk about something I missed as a kid. That now I'm like, wait, what? I did not honestly remember that scene.
Yeah.
They showed you the knife.
Yes.
He pulled it out.
Yes.
She was ready. She was accepting her fate, by the way. She did the old, like, oh.
Yeah, she shielded her face like, oh,
like, well,
just do it.
Yeah.
She didn't try and run. She didn't try and fight back.
Like, Jesus, Snow White, fight for yourself. Anyway, I don't know. It just freaked me out last night at midnight when I was watching my son. I did not remember the order to kill Snow White. 7:25. We're already 5 minutes away from sports right here on today's Hit Music Q92. A couple text messages. I used to be a huge Heinz fan. You definitely need to try Hunt's Real Sugar Ketchup. It's amazing. As a type 2 diabetic, I don't know if I should try it. I know there's sugar in all ketchup. That's real sugar. Hell, what do I know?
That's the hard stuff.
I don't care. You name a food. 2 people can call in here and tell you it'll kill you. 2 people will tell you it's the greatest thing in the world.
This is what I always say, and we've told our kids this, like, too much of anything is not good for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, literally, too much of anything. Think about that. Like, you eat too many grapes, of course you're going to throw up. You eat too many, you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely. Absolutely. Good morning, Christian and Lauren. What was the name of that chicken place you guys were talking about? I missed it.
Oh.
The Howling Bird.
Howlin'.
Howlin'?
Howlin'. There's no G on the end.
Oh, Howlin' with an N.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a location in North Canton and now a new one in Maslin.
So it's not just
Maslin,
a food truck. It's an actual restaurant.
Oh, no, it's a restaurant. And they have, like, you can go in and get drinks. You can sit down, order your food. They'll bring your food to you when it's ready.
Love it.
Their chicken sandwiches are amazing. Their salads are really good.
Love it. We have that. That's try it if you haven't. I tried for the first time this weekend at the Balloon Festival. Kent State Stark's campus is a real campus. I've seen satellite colleges. They're not that big.
You've never been to that campus, even for nothing? No walks, no events, no.
No.
Wow.
Why would I? No, I'd have no reason to.
Well, I mean, for the station, sometimes we do. They hold a lot of like walks and charity walks and events there.
I don't believe. I have been to many satellite colleges. Therefore, they're all fine, but I've never. This is a GD campus.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no satellite campus.
It's pretty big.
This is huge.
Yeah.
They had so much room for everything there.
Mm-hmm.
It was well organized too.
Well, they've been doing it there for a long time. I think they kind of have it down.
Real quick.
Yeah.
It has to be real quick. Is we were watching. We kind of went back towards our car for the fireworks because we didn't want to get stuck.
You want to be able to like dip out as soon as they were over.
We watched. We lovingly together watched about 5 minutes, and then we said that was awesome. Why don't we go now? And we got right out because you could already see it coming. You could already see people starting to go to their cars. Like, we both are like, let's go.
Yeah.
Because we really wanted to, not that we don't want to see the fireworks. They were great, by the way. They were great to watch as we were driving away, but I'd never seen the drone show before. So
yeah.
That's what we wanted.
Well, that was new this year. But so you saw it on its first year.
They're very strict about where you can go and where you can't enter and exit.
And the cops are there to back it up.
There were so many people trying to go the wrong way, and the road would be blocked, and the guys would come running up and go, nope, you got to turn around. You got to turn. And there were times there'd be like 3-4 cars deep that had to turn around, and they wouldn't let you. They wouldn't be like, oh, well, just go through. They were like, yep, turn around.
Yeah.
And so many people, it's weird because they had signs that said, like, exit this way. Like, I thought it was
pretty people try and write their own rules all the time.
This place was not having it.
Well, and especially if you're local, because you know that campus, chances are you've been on it, so you know there's other ways to get out. But they don't want everybody to do it. They're trying to, like, funnel everybody in an orderly fashion.
Strict.
Yeah.
They'd come out. Oh, how many times I heard a guy go, oh. And he made them. There was one, there was like 3 cars. Like the one car had to slowly back up. Then it took them a while, but they were not letting you make your own exit.
Good.
You had to follow there. It was fun.
I mean, it's got to be organized chaos, right?
I thought it was well done. Let me see here. Good morning, Christian. Happy Monday. AVI goat delivery driver. Welcome back, Lauren. Good morning, sir.
Oh, good morning.
Good old AVI. We went on Saturday for the fireworks, and it took us about an hour to park. If they could do more about parking, it would be a lot better. I was there Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a popular event now. I feel like, I know a lot of people, like when we would take the kids when they were younger, sometimes we would just like stay at Target to watch the balloon lift off. You know what I mean? Like in the parking lot.
There were people parked all over Belgium.
You almost have to, because if you get into the thick of it, like it's really hard to get out of it.
That's why we left early.
Yeah.
That is why we left early. Great time. I always park at Home Depot to avoid that mess.
Yeah.
Oh, there were people there.
Yeah.
There were people there. All right, we got sports coming up. We have 2-day passes to Neon Nights to give away coming up. Plus, what if I told you on our lovely prep site today?
Yeah.
It actually told us. Where'd it go? Where did you go? Oh, here it is. A study was done that telling women how much lovemaking they should have a week to avoid early death. Early death.
Let me guess, the man wrote this article.
I don't know who wrote it, doesn't have it. One of the things about this that I wish they did, they don't always include the link to the actual study.
Well, and then it makes you wonder about the study.
I'm like, or they don't even like cite a source. And I'm not saying, because I like this. I'm not saying they make things up, but I like to, when I read it and they give you the Cliff Notes version, I like to sometimes go to the real thing and read it. See, like you said, who wrote it? A man, a woman.
Exactly. When it was conducted, exactly.
Right. This one, it's great topics, but it's just like, here it is. Like, okay, but what? Who?
Yeah.
Like, who? Where can I go?
Also, before we end the show today, I have to tell you something I learned while I was away. Like, it's hilarious. I want you to do it because I want to see what happens when we put in your birth date and a term.
Yeah. We can do that. Sports coming up late, of course, right after Rihanna. Honda replay. It's Q92. Time on their hands. It might be nice to hear.
She's actually a really cute girl, Daphne is.
I think Summy Yummy. Now, what's interesting, I don't know what she got charged with, but her one picture is her in scrubs with a medical ID badge. It makes me like go
wonder about like our narcotics or something.
Were we maybe taking things from the hospital we shouldn't have? And that's me assuming. And you know what they say about assuming. You're probably right.
I found a girl that's finishing while she's incarcerated her degree at Ashland University.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. Activities in prison for Summy Yummy: working out, playing cards, reading, writing, music, etc. Anything else? She wrote staying out of trouble, LOL. Sense of humor.
That counts for something.
So there's a bunch of these all over the country. And then, as we talk about this, of course, out of nowhere, Jake says, oh yeah, I almost did that.
Yeah.
So you found this before.
And that's when everybody was like...
Yeah, not this specific website, but years ago when I was in my sad boy phase, I thought about...
Your what?
Yeah, my sad boy phase.
Sad boy phase.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Okay,
so
I thought you said side boy face at first. I'm like...
No.
Should have moved some furniture.
I didn't think about that. I thought about going to a jail website and finding a pen pal.
Yeah. Oh, much better idea.
Right.
Much better idea than putting the couch on the other wall. Yeah. No, I get it. So you looked into it?
I looked into it. I never did it. I think what made me not do it was I think you had to pay to do it, and I was afraid that once these people get out, they could find me, and I didn't want that. So I was trying to find people that had like several life sentences. I was trying to find like people like
so
that.
So there was no
chance for them to come and get me.
Like, can I get only murderers so that way I know they can't get out and come and kill me?
Here's the thing, like. You could probably converse with somebody. It would be better to converse with them through the jail software where they have access to email, because then you don't have to tell them where you're at and you don't have to use your real name.
That's true.
I say this only because I have conversed with someone who's been incarcerated through the jail email system, and the prison guards, like, they have someone who their job is to read those emails before they give them to the inmate and to read the emails that the inmate's sending back to you.
Yeah.
We got to look for code words.
Well, they do. You know what I mean? That's their entire job, is to check the communication system, making sure nothing is being relayed or planned or, whatever.
Yeah. I'm bringing you some magazines and not knives.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you a cake. There's nothing hidden inside it.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, anything like that. But, I mean, mine was for work, actually. I mean, one of my coworkers... I guess you could say, was incarcerated for a while, and that's how we had to use inmate mail. I mean, it's a thing.
Mail here at the station from prisons.
Yeah, we have. I know.
I mean, not everyone that's in jail is a terrible, terrible person. Q92, hello, who is this?
You guys, having a great time. Good morning, Lauren. Oh my
Good morning.
goodness,
Pierre Roosevelt.
I
Makes a
know.
return.
As I live and breathe.
Where were you on sabbatical? Where were
I
you?
know.
Yeah, listening to you guys. I'm listening to you guys.
Yes, we've established that.
I'm
Yes.
listening to you guys. Okay, I feel
No,
about the food trucks,
Oh, the food truck. What's
you're
your
having
favorite?
a good time at the balloon fest.
What's your favorite food truck?
Oh, my favorite food truck was the bologna truck. I don't know. You're gonna probably say there wasn't one, but I know what I ate. You're not gonna take it away from me.
I don't recall.
You're not gonna take it away from me.
I would never.
Yeah,
I mean, there was a lot, so I could have
Because-
walked by the bologna one, I guess.
And you're gonna recall saying you didn't see me down there, so
No,
I'm waiting for you.
I was going to get it.
written down.
I did. I was going to say it. I did run into Pierre Roosevelt, and it was a lovely experience.
You did?
Yes, I did. There's a picture of it.
I can't believe you didn't
That's
shout
right,
him out.
Buster Brown.
Uh-huh.
That's right, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
He's gonna probably say he didn't see me, but I got proof and I got pictures.
I
So
would-
if this guy don't tell me, I'm going to tell the repository today.
Pierre is like the mayor of Canton. It is insane. The people that know Pierre Roosevelt. That was good. So you must have got off. You must have got off work to go, right?
Oh, boy.
No. Were you off? I just figured you're off work. Don't ruin this magical moment.
No, I'm not going to say.
Okay. Good.
I'm gonna. What I am going to say
Uh-oh.
is, I enjoyed the balloon fest. I had a great time.
Great.
Because I was up and they let me watch. They let me watch the drone show. I was somebody special. I watched it. I was watching
Wait a
the
minute.
drone show.
Yes.
In a hot air balloon with somebody. Someone special.
Oh.
And you know who that special someone was?
I don't
The special
know.
someone that I was watching the drone show was. It was with your mama. That's who it was, guys. Yes.
Yeah. My mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched a drone show in the smiley face balloon with your mama. That's who I watched it with. Yeah. Take that one.
All right, Pierre. It was always great talking to you,
Yeah.
buddy. Enjoy your bologna. Good Lord, Pierre. I did see him at
That's
Balloon
awesome.
Fest.
We haven't heard from him in a while. That was nice.
He's been busy, but he did say I would hear from him this week. I didn't know it was going to be today, but it's good to hear from him.
Well, I mean, he's just trying to get things out. He's a busy man. Get it off the list.
Pierre, although you'll never get it from these phone calls, is one of the nicest human beings you'll ever know.
Yeah, you've said that before. I don't think I've met him in
Kind of
person.
person that lights up a room when he walks in it, and everyone is just in a better mood. I don't know how else to explain Pierre Roosevelt. I mean, I don't ever want to hear that on the show. I want him to be Pierre Roosevelt and yell at me about my mom, but still.
Right.
If you get him done talking about my mom,
he's super nice.
When he's not accusing himself of dating my mother, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Let it be known.
Yes.
Let it be known. All right, well, we have a couple minutes. Listen to this. A new study shows that women can live longer if they have sex more often.
Okay.
And they say, why? Well, it says thanks to the healthy heart benefits. The research was recently published by the Journal of Psychosexual Health. That found that women aged 20 to 59 who had sex infrequently, less than once per week is infrequently, were at a 70% increased risk of all-cause mortality. 70%.
Come on.
Researchers at Walden University in Minnesota analyzing national health and nutrition examination survey data of 14,542 American adults over the age of 20 concluded that women could benefit from enjoying more intimate relations more than once every 7 days. So, ladies, you want to live longer? You got to kick it up from one.
Okay, so what
Just
separates...
give me more than one.
No, hold on. What separates having sex from... Well, I'm just saying... No, from having like a cardio workout.
I would think the actual act, not to get too detail-y on 7:42 a.m.
Okay, so what if I stretch and do my cardio workout?
Well, you could say you're doing both at the same time.
Yeah.
Depending on how nimble you are. Yeah.
My point is I think all of these things are just so stupid because I think that there's other ways that you could probably have the same release, the same cardio effect and it not be that. I mean, so you're telling me that the woman who couldn't find a significant other is screwed and she's going to die earlier just because she couldn't do this with a partner 3 times a week to maintain health?
It says more than one. Doesn't say 3. The number doesn't have to be 3, but it needs to be more than one. Don't listen. This is an
That is
actual
the
study.
bull right there.
Who doesn't trust Walden University of Minnesota?
Walden.
Because they jumped in on this one. Their National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. I mean, that's some real serious research right there.
Yeah.
Just there's cardio. I think there's endorphins that are released. I think you feel better about yourself. I think there's definitely health benefits.
I think that there's benefits of doing it, but I think it's totally wrong and bogus to put a study out there to lead women who don't get action to believe that they're going to die sooner. I think that's terrible.
Well, it just says you're at a 70% increase.
70%'s a big number, Bigglesworth.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
Of all cause mortality. So anything could kill you. Listen,
if you don't get in on some action, man, I mean, you don't know what it could be anything, not just a heart attack. It could be a stroke. So you could get hit by a bus even. It increases your chance.
70% more likely to get hit by a bus if you're not having sex more than once a week. It is a 100%.
What a bunch of crap.
So my question is, are you in trouble or are you healthy? Now, remember, according to the study, it just has to be more than once a week. We're not talking about it has to be like the Olympic Games. It just has to be more than one.
Yeah.
My question to you ladies out there is, are you in trouble? Yes or no? 330-450-9292. You can text 330-269-9292. Once a week, try once every 6 months. Oh, you're halfway to Jesus. What are we doing? Why risk it? Just do both. They exercise it. I agree.
See?
You want to live? Let's go.
And that's great for those who can. But what I'm saying is this survey makes women who don't get action feel like literally they might walk out of the doors of Target next week and
listen,
they trip over one of those giant red cement things and they're kaput.
70% more likely to trip over it because of this study.
Exactly.
And look, they're trying to help. They're not trying to scare. They're trying to help. What separates self-release from partner intimacy? I think both can do good for cardio.
Yeah, but what does the study say?
That again, where our site, unfortunately.
I'm going to do some digging. I'm going to Walden University.
Enroll. see what they tell you. Let me see. But that's good too. You're still getting cardio, I think, if done properly or maybe aggressively. Great forearm strength. You know what I mean? Did it say that you had to have a part because there are ways to do it without a partner?
Yeah, I think I meant to say partner.
Yeah. I think there's ways.
That's not what this. I'm going to dive a little deeper and see if I can find more.
Someone said sex-deprived men made up that study.
That's what I said. Preach.
I'm going to just start planning my funeral now, someone says in the text line. I'm flipping screwed, no pun intended. Wow, I need to count my days. Text message. Does that study specifically eliminate self? There's a lot of questions about that.
Yeah, they need to know.
It shouldn't. Numbers don't lie, Lauren.
I know, right?
It's pretty crazy. Coming up very soon, 2-day passes to Neon Nights at Clay's Resort Jellystone Park. You can see Brad Paisley, Leonard Skinner, Trace Atkins, ZZ Top, and more. It's all coming up real soon as Glass Animals Heat Waves on Q. 330-9292. Your call number 10, you're going to win 2-day passes to Neon Nights at Clay's Resort, Jellystone Park. You can see artists like Brad Paisley, Leonard Skinner, Trace Atkins, ZZ Top, and more. Want to go? Just be call number 10 right now. Like I said, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. Question for you guys. I actually stole this from a girl I know that posted this on her social media yesterday,
Okay.
and she wanted people's opinion. I thought it's interesting. The status is, you all know it's okay to date multiple people when you're single, right? Like, right?
Okay.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
You're single.
You are single. I
You-
mean, if
you
you're
can-
not,
you can go on multiple dates. You don't have to be like, well, I went on one date with this guy, so I can't see anyone else.
no,
I don't believe that.
no, I don't believe that either.
And people were arguing, saying, no, that's like, you're a jerk, you're a player. I'm like, I don't think so. If you're
No.
going on dates,
There's a
you're
difference.
single, you're going on dates.
I would hope that you would have that conversation if you decide to get into a committed relationship. At which point, then no, going out with someone else would probably be frowned upon, like
Yeah.
cheating.
Yeah.
But if you are just meeting new people and trying to figure out where you want to land or who you want to date, I think it's totally fine.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. If you're single, you're going on dates. Like, now, if I now from I look at it the other side. If I was a guy and I was like, oh, it's Susan, would you like to go on a date? She's like, yeah, just so you know, though, I'm dating other people. I'm single. I maybe contradictory. I would probably be like, she's going on dates all the time.
Mhm.
Oh, I might not be as interested.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sit there and be like, can't believe her.
Mhm.
But I don't know that I'd be as interested.
Now,
That's hypocritical. But I that's if I asked her, and we were just talking, and she was like, just so you know, I'm seeing other people right now. I'm single, trying to, I don't know. That might be a little turnoff to me, and I know that's hypocritical. Because
well,
the statement by itself, if you're single, can you go on multiple dates? I'm like, hell yeah, you can. You're single. You're not in a relationship.
no, I think the younger you are, the harder it is because you get kind of selfish or like that's like you feel like it's a dig at you, like you're not interesting enough to be dated solo or
Maybe that's it. It's an ego hit. You take that as like a little ego hit, like,
Right.
oh.
that's what I'm saying. Like when I first met Tony, he was dating somebody else. And when I found that out, I was like, will you call me when that ends?
Yeah. I'll see you when you're not dating that person.
Right.
But dating and going on dates are two different things.
Mhm.
I feel like I've been seeing a guy for a while. Like, well, okay. I don't have a problem with that. You're single. Go on date. How are you supposed to find who
The
you want to
right
be
one.
with? Yeah.
Right. That's true.
You can't just sit at home and decide, I'm going to date you starting now.
Yeah.
You might go on a date with someone you liked and find out they were awful. That sucks.
Yeah.
You go on a date and you're like, well, this is terrible. Thank God I'm at Papa Bear's.
For that good
For
cavatelli
that
and
cavatelli and
meatballs.
meatball, everything's going to be
Just
just
save
fine.
the evening.
Hey, this meatball almost makes your miserable personality worth hanging out with.
Right.
Jake, your thought?
I agree with it. I've never done it. I've never went on more than one date with more than one girl
Jake's,
in a
Jake's
given
not
time
a
period.
player. Yeah.
But I agree with it. Like
You're
if
a
it's not
nice-
serious, then why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it bother you though if you
Yeah,
introduce? See,
it would a little
See,
bit.
and that's why you probably have never done it to anybody else either because you would hate it.
Yeah,
I'm the same way, and I realize that those two thoughts are hypocritical of each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be if I asked a girl out and I guess I would appreciate that she told me that
Yeah.
because she's not hiding anything. But I think the male fragile ego in me
Mhm.
would be a turnoff.
Mhm.
And I hate that because I'm telling you I'm a hypocrite, but it is what it is.
Yeah. And Sarah, you're going to head to Clay's Resort, Jellystone Park, August 9th and 10th to be able to take in some of the best in country music. Brad Paisley, Leonard Skinner, Trace Adkins, ZZ Top, so much more at Neon Nights. Tell everybody your favorite station, hooking you up and making you a winner.
Q92.
Here's random. If anyone has space for a bunny in their house, the Stark County Humane Society has so many.
Yeah, they do.
I adopted one over the weekend. She's so sweet. Bunnies are adopted out on donation basis. No fee.
See?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people had, but we never had a bunny in my house. But I know a lot of people had a bunny.
I had a bunny. His name was Kobe. That Kobe Bryant.
Named him after Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe.
And then I got tired of taking care of him. I know that's terrible. But I was way too young probably to have a bunny. So I gave him to our neighbor, and he lived for like 6 more years. I mean, he was alive a long time. And I got to visit. I had visitation rights. It was good.
I have a friend, a good friend of mine. He owns 2 chinchillas, or chinchillas, they're called.
Yeah.
2 female chinchillas he has.
Mm-hmm. You know where?
Random.
You know where I won my bunny?
That's random at a fair.
Stark County Fair.
Stark
No,
County Fair.
yeah, Stark County Fair, and it was like the ping pong ball and like the moving little cups, like in the kiddie pool.
All those games are rigged.
Apparently
They're
not.
all rigged.
Not ironclad there, because my mom. If you could have seen the look on her face when it landed in one of those ones that was red, like there was only like 2 of them, and there was like 1 million of them floating in the pool. And it stuck, and she was like, "Oh my god!" I mean, like she knew what that meant. There was no telling me we weren't taking that rabbit home.
There we go. The rabbit's coming home. You couldn't have got the goldfish that'll die a day later.
Right.
No, I got the bunny.
Yep.
Look at you having a non-traditional pet.
I had hamsters. I had what else?
I know Jake has lizards.
Yeah, I had I had more than one hamster. We even had the ball, like where we let the hamster run throughout the house in the ball. Just had to wash the steps.
Someone text, I swear I landed the ping pong ball in the exact same game and got a bunny too.
See?
That's
So
the
it's not
Stark County
rigged.
Fair. I think a lot of those games were, the basketball games rigged. Those rims are small.
Yeah. We have baby bunnies at our house right now.
But you didn't buy them. They're just
nature had them. They're so cute though. They're like this big.
Jake, besides your lizards, did you ever have another pet that wasn't a dog or a cat?
Or amphibious?
I had hamsters.
You did the hamster thing too?
Yeah. When I was in 3rd grade, all the way up until now, I've had hermit crabs.
Okay, so
hermit crabs are big.
And they're creepy. Let's just be honest. I wanted one. Like I was a Girl Scout. We went to COSI and we all came home with them.
Who didn't? Yeah.
I hated those things, man. I just did it because everybody else was doing it. But I hated them.
Besides cats and dogs, take them out, people. What kind of pets have you had? Can't say cat or I'm not interested in cat or dog.
Our neighbor had.
I gotta be honest. We were a very basic bitch family.
We had a dog and hamsters.
Yeah.
And
dog.
My bunny. Our neighbors had a monkey. Now the monkey
that's
died.
Impressive.
Yeah, no, they had a monkey, and we used to get invited over to feed it good and plenties. It was really cute. They had a floor-to-ceiling cage for it.
That's insane.
Like
someone had a monkey.
Like he could swing in there, like move around. I was very large, and when it was just them at home, they would get him out, and he would like sit while they were watching TV and stuff, like with them.
That's pretty cool. I just told it last night. I was like, do you realize now I'm going to get a Columbus Clippers plastic commemorative cup?
You got to be jacked about that.
My daughter was like, oh, God, here we go. Another one. I'm like, no. I was like, I want to get a glass, cabinet.
Like a curio
cabinet. And I want to display my plastic cups, my commemorative plastic cups. I got a Browns one, a Guardians one.
How's that going? The fight at home for that.
2 Rubber Ducks ones.
Yeah.
I have more than that. I have
Maybe you can make a man cave and keep it down there.
Maybe, but I'm telling you, I want to display them for when people come over and go, look,
Exactly.
Commemorative cup.
You guys are going to be giving a home tour or something like that, having company over, and Jamie's going to be like, and here's Christian's plastic cup collection in the curio cabinet.
Conversation piece. Conversation piece. You know where I got that?
It would be
one?
a conversation.
You know where I got that Guardians cup? At a Guardians game? Exactly. Next. Browns cup? Where do you think I got that?
One guess. One guess.
Yeah, all right, not all at once. Shout it out if you know it. Where did I get that Cavaliers cup? By the way, Columbus Zoo has the biggest chicken fingers I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Like this big.
Wow.
This big.
How big around are they?
They're curled too. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that chicken was like excited or what, but it was like, woo. I don't know, like curled toes, but man.
They've got curly chicken?
Is that a real thing?
Like a curly fry?
It looked like a curly chicken finger, a fry, slash. Yeah. Got a great commemorative plastic cup.
Oh my gosh.
I got two that weekend. I got a Columbus Clippers cup, and I have now a Columbus Zoo. Well, I have an Akron Zoo too. So my collection's growing. I'm gonna get a nice glass kind of case to like display them all in. And
I've never met anybody that's like, I'm on the hunt for a curio cabinet. Oh, for what?
My plastic
commemorative
cup.
Souvenir cups.
All right, you can go souvenir commemorative. But they're fantastic. And there's something about drinking out of a plastic cup when you're playing video games.
I don't know how I feel about this, but it says several companies have emerged in the last few years to develop grief-related technology where users can interact with an AI version of the deceased. Among them is Eternos, which uses an in-house model as well as external large language models developed by major tech companies like Meta and OpenAI, which are the two most popular, I would say. Eternos records users speaking 300 phrases, then compresses that information through a 2-day computing process, capturing the person's voice that loved ones can access. While we have embraced this technology as a way to cope with grief, others feel very uneasy about companies using AI to try to maintain interactions with those who have passed away. So others worry that it could also, or lobby that it could make the mourning process easier, and others worry more difficult because there isn't any closure, which I agree with.
Well, it depends on what you have the guy say.
I think it's kind of like it's programmed to respond in certain ways depending on what you ask it, but it uses all those phrases and all of that audio from that deceased person's voice to like craft a response to sound like that person. Listen, okay, we've all lost somebody close to us. Me and you both have lost our fathers. What I wouldn't give now, 20 some years later, to talk to them and be like, you have grandchildren, like, they're awesome, you know, just to have a conversation with them. I would give anything.
It would be nice if I could talk to my father.
However, if all of the sudden I was able to have that conversation with them, I don't know how I'd feel about it. You know, think about it. How would you feel?
What if our dads were mean?
Right.
I'm dead, son. I don't care.
Right. Leave me alone.
Yeah, let me sleep. Christ. Heard enough of your bitching when I was alive.
Yeah, can other countries like hack the AI? Like, what if that kind of software Eternos started being mean?
You could hack it. Dad, I miss you. You're
favorite live and local station, Q92.
Best morning ever!
It's 8:06 on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian here with you, Lauren, Jake, live on your radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. And, of course, you can watch along on Q92's Facebook and YouTube page. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line is 330-269-9292. Now, later on this hour, we are giving away 2 tickets to sit at the reserved table during the class of 2024 unscripted and tailgate. That is this Sunday, August 4th at 11 o'clock at the Canton Civic Center. Real laid-back chance to hear the Hall of Fame class of 2024, Lauren, just kind of talk about their careers and tell some awesome stories.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a really laid back time to hear some of the behind the scenes things. I mean, during the Enshrinement Festival, you hear a lot of things, obviously, for the enshrinees as far as stats and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But you don't get to hear like the funny things that happen kind of on the sidelines or as they were standing across from each other if some of them played one another. So it's just really cool to hear them relax, talk about their experiences and tell some of those funny stories you don't get a chance to hear.
We're going to be sending a listener to that coming up later on this hour. So listen to the cue to call. When you hear it, be caller number 10, and we are going to hook you guys up. Also, 9 o'clock hour, News Channel 5's chief meteorologist, Mark Johnson, joining us. He's going to tell us what the weather is going to be like for Hall of Fame week that I cannot believe is here. I know.
Hopefully, fingers crossed for good weather. We've got a lot of things coming up in Canton this week.
All these summer traditions are taking place right now. And another one that's been going on forever here at Q92
That's right.
is the Carnation Court.
And the festival, yeah, it's
and
coming
the
up.
festival's coming up. The court every year, they come down to both our radio stations, us here at Q92 and our sister station, AM 1310 WDPM with Rex, and they come on and we talk to her for a little bit. As you're right, we're getting close to the Carnation Festival.
Yeah, well, I mean, they just had a very exciting weekend coming off. Now they know their queen and their court for this year's festival, and they're all smiles. They're joining us here in studio today. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, you can see some of these lovely ladies behind me, and we're about to talk to the very first member of the court. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Hey, can you tell everybody your name and where you're from?
My name is Lillian Ronsky, and I'm your 2024 Miss Congeniality.
Okay, Miss Congeniality.
That's
I like that.
That's a fun one to win because that means everyone didn't hate you. They actually love you know what I mean? Like you're the one they actually love. Everyone's like, oh, she's so much fun. She's so
nice.
Great to be around.
Yeah.
That's a fun one to win. I mean that.
I'm very honored.
I mean
like, it's so surreal. Like, I'm still very humbled by it all. Like, I loved all of the girls that did the pageant. I'm just so lucky.
Okay. And how old are you now?
I'm 21.
Okay, so you're 21.
I'm at the cutoff.
Gotcha.
Age. Yeah.
Okay. Is this
got in.
I just got it.
Is this something you always wanted to do? Is it something, you know, because we find it sometimes too, like we'll find out that like your mom or your grandmother or like someone else in your family has come up through the pageant, which I think is super cool.
No, actually, when I was little, like I thought being in the pageant would be so cool. And then when I actually hit the age to do it, it just like didn't work out because I was always so busy in the summers, like working, or I was in marching band. So like my days were always jam packed. So this was like my summer to be like, why not do it? And I was like, I was really worried I wouldn't be able to do it. And then my application got accepted and I was like, okay, cool.
And here you are, Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, like I said, I'm very lucky and it's very surreal. Like I am still kind of pinching myself. It's like, it's really cool that we all got to be here today. Like, I'm just really excited.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to have you guys this morning. I mean, they're bringing the energy that we are lacking.
I could use
They're like, I know.
Nice. It's nice. No, that's honestly, that's really gotta be cool. That's cool. It's cool to hear you guys all get along.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But it had to be a great moment for you when you found out that like all your peers and everyone really thought that much of you.
Yeah, no, I honestly, like, all the girls were like, you're so nice and everything. But like, you know, it's just like one of those things where it's like, you don't really, I don't know, like you don't realize it, I guess, until like it happens. And like I said, I'm still kind of like shocked, I guess, because I don't know, I just like taking care of people. So I think that was just kind of like my thing. The whole pageant is like making sure all of the girls were very like comforted and like not nervous, because just doing the pageant itself is a huge thing. Like that takes a lot of courage to get up there out of the community and just do all of these events in the summer, go up and do this whole pageant. Like it actually it takes a lot to do. Mm-hmm. And that in itself is just a big accomplishment. And I hope a lot of those girls that didn't get on court really come back next year, because they were all amazing. And I genuinely think it was very difficult to even choose like a top 8 from that group.
Well, I was going to say that says a lot about the group that applied and that, you know, was a part of it. I mean,
Yeah.
Good answer.
it would be so hard.
She should go to politics.
Yeah,
That was a good
really?
answer.
I know.
That was a good answer.
For sure.
That
No
was
wonder
good.
she got Miss Congeniality.
That was well done.
She's
Thank you.
flexing now, showing
Yeah.
us why.
No.
That was good.
Aw,
I'm a
thank
fan
you
of that.
guys.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's take a second to talk to the next person in
Yes.
our course. So if you want to come on over.
Oh yeah.
Oh, high fives on the video. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Okay, tell everybody who you are.
So I'm Sophia Ayers, and I'm your 2024 third attendant.
All right, third attendant.
So
That's amazing.
What was it like competing in this thing, man? What was it like for you personally?
It was absolutely crazy. It was so much fun. I was just, the whole experience was like surreal. I couldn't believe it was happening when it
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for you, I have the same question. Like, you grew up in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did anybody else in your family ever compete? Are you the first one?
Oh, definitely not. My family is not the pageant type. They supported me, but like, I was definitely the first one.
Okay. Okay. So she set
Whoa,
the bar now.
Were they almost like, what are you doing? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
My mom was like, what are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? She supported me and she loves me,
Oh,
but
that's awesome.
she's not a pageant girl by any means. Love her though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's so funny.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm
Now,
going to a pageant.
How
Get
old
out of my
are
way.
you?
I'm 19. I just turned 19.
Okay. And you went to school locally here?
Yeah, I just graduated from West Branch.
All right. A West Branch warrior.
There you
But I
go.
live in Alliance.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, a lot of them do. Maybe said, yeah.
Where are you going to college?
I'm going to Kent State.
Ooh,
Nice.
it's going to be a golden
Golden
flash.
flash.
Yeah. So is Miss
Fantastic.
Congeniality.
We got two kids.
You guys,
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys will be so close
for
too on
sure.
campus. Yeah. That's so much fun.
That's fun.
And you know somebody coming in as a freshman, like
Yeah.
and you've got Miss Congeniality, who I'm sure that like bleeds through on campus too.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
what
was
a good guy.
What was your favorite part of the of the whole pageant? What was your favorite part?
Oh, I have to say the girls, of course, and
girl.
Miss Stacy. She's behind the scenes, but I loved Stacy and Elizabeth and Joy and everyone that helped out throughout the pageant. Like they're just amazing people, and I love everyone.
Okay, so to your family who are not pageant people, this was an experience of a lifetime.
Oh yeah,
for you.
for sure,
Okay,
for sure.
that's awesome. Well, thank
I would
you.
wear that crown around your mom for like a week.
Oh, I wouldn't take it off.
I would come
She'd
to
be
dinner
looking
with it
over,
on.
and you'd be like watching TV or
Yeah.
scrolling on TikTok, and I'd have it on
Yeah.
the couch. Yeah.
Everywhere. I'd be like, oh, did you know
This thing.
I did say that when I walked in. I was joking a little bit, but I was like, "Hi, Mom and Dad, just third attendant, like coming in. Like, what can I say?" And they're like,
No.
"Stop,
Yeah.
stop." I was like, "Okay."
That's awesome. You got to have some fun with it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you did. And it was really nice to meet you this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, of course. That's so much fun.
Yeah. All right. Our next
All right,
attendant.
Alex.
Let's talk to.
Yeah, keep this up.
Yeah. The high five.
Hey.
Good morning. Tell everybody who you are.
Hi, my name is Alex Ritchie. I'm your Carnation Festival second attendant.
Okay. Second attendant. And you're from here locally.
Yes, I'm from Marlington.
Okay. Marlington.
You got it all.
Are you still at Marlington? Are you graduated?
No, I just graduated.
Okay. Marlington alumni in the house.
Yeah.
Our
Got
Dukes.
it all.
That's right.
Got the EBC covered so far.
Absolutely, we do.
Yeah, there you go. Where are you going to college?
I'm going Mount Union.
Mount
Oh,
Union.
she's gonna stay in the area.
Yeah.
Purple Raiders.
Yep.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, so what was your best part of the experience being in this pageant?
My favorite part of the experience was, like Sophia said, definitely the girls. Everyone was just really close. And then also, I really liked Hot Pots.
Oh,
And
shout out
so-
to Troy.
Yeah,
you go.
shout out.
Yes.
But yeah, I really liked Hot Pots because I'm very I love art stuff. So I had a good time there, and I loved baking the vases there.
That's
So-
awesome. No, that's awesome. Anybody else in your family ever in the Carnation Festival?
Yes, a lot of my family. I had 2 cousins in it, and then my mom was in it, and that's it, I think. But
That's
yeah,
still
so
a lot of involvement.
so
Yeah.
Did you feel
Yeah.
pressure with that?
a little bit,
Like-
a little bit,
I can imagine.
especially with my mom because she's been a part of it for so long,
Mhm.
and she kind of wanted me to do it, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
but yeah, so she kind of was like, "You need to do it. You need to
Mhm.
do it. Like, if you don't do it this year, you're not going to end up doing it." So
Yeah.
I did it, and yeah, here we are.
Well, that's wonderful. It's so nice to meet you this morning.
Nice to meet you
Yeah,
too.
thanks for coming in and chatting with us.
Thank you.
All right, our next attendant up.
Oh, gotta get the high five on
They're
camera.
passing on the high five.
There we go.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Isabella Hall, and I'm your 2024 Carnation Festival first attendant.
All right. First
Attendant,
attendant.
congratulations. How excited were
Thank
you to
you.
win that?
Super excited. While everyone was jumping and doing airtime, I was just swelling up with tears. I couldn't see, so I just knew straight and narrow. But no, I was completely ecstatic and I was super excited.
That's so exciting.
Yes.
All right. So where are you? How old are you?
I'm 17, so
You're
I'm the baby of the court.
Oh, she is?
Yes, I'm the baby. I'm 17 and I go to Alliance High School.
All right. An aviator. Look
I'm
at
an Navy, the only one.
We do have the entire EDC.
We do.
Yeah.
You got any Minerva in
Absolutely.
the house?
Nope.
No,
Not here.
No,
You hear that?
not
It
for
was
this.
no.
No.
Sorry, shout out Minerva. How you guys doing today?
Yeah.
What's up? How's the weather?
Yeah. No, but you know what? Here's a good one for you. Like, what's something people that don't do pageants? What's something maybe people don't understand who haven't done pageants before, as far as like what goes into it? You know what I mean? Because some people think you just come up, you say hello, but there's a lot that goes into this.
Absolutely.
A ton.
So I think a lot of people like it's really hard to be at not be out of events or attendance, but like you have all these qualities you have to have, and then so much work goes into it behind the pageant,
Yeah.
doing those community service hours, making connections with the girls, really putting that that first step forward. And then you got to obviously continue that, but being social, there's so much things that go behind the scene.
Yeah.
And then pageant practice, you got that, you got to nail all those steps. So there's a lot of things that go into it, but it's worth it in the end. So
Yeah. No, I think that's awesome. And
absolutely.
how about for you? Anybody in your family ever do this before? Were you
I'm the first
You
one.
are the first.
First
All right.
one. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. I always like to. This is what I love about the Carnation Festival. It literally sometimes is like a family affair.
No.
I remember back, when Megan was even judge and everything. There were so many girls that were coming through that were like, my sister, my mom,
Absolutely.
my grandma. I mean, it's crazy to me, the tradition, but I love that. You get that in a small
Yes,
town.
I love being the first in my family.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have some more kids
Yes.
come in.
But you'll remind him who did it first.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The first attendant.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
so I got it.
She set the bar.
I guess so.
Yes, she set the bar. Well, thank you so much for coming in
Absolutely.
and
Thank
talking
you.
to us. Yeah. All right. I think it's time for our queen.
I think it is time for the queen to step up.
There we go.
There we go. Look at Jake. What a gentleman.
Thank you.
What a gentleman, Jake.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell everybody who you are.
So I'm O'Neill Everett. I'm your 2024 Carnation Queen. I'm 18 years old and I just graduated from West Branch this year.
West
There you go.
Branch.
Yeah.
All right.
Where are we going to college at?
I'm going to Malone University for
Oh.
marketing, and I'm also on their stunt team, which is
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
it's the fastest woman growing sport right now in America. So it's very new, and it's something I really haven't done before. I've done cheer, but stunt's very new, and I've been doing clinics, so it's really exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's super fun.
Yeah.
My husband went to Malone, so we're big Malone fans. And actually, Clint on our sister station calls sports for Malone as well. So I'm sure he'll get to see you as well.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us kind of how you got here.
So, my mom, she did it, and she won second attendant in 1990. My aunt also won Miss Congeniality. I don't know what, I think it's 89, but she also got something as well. And this year, my mom's like, do it. I did it. Let's do it. And, this is my summer going to college. I'm like, let's just do something. I got to make summer worth it. And I did it. And here I am.
And summer was worth it.
Yeah, it was really worth it.
I know you probably had a great time with these girls and going through everything, but did you ever think they were going to call your name at the end and you were going to win it?
No, I was really calm. They were announcing third attendant, second attendant, all the things. And I was like, okay, if I don't get it, it's everything's fine. I'm in this for the fun. And then they called my name and I was in shock. I was like, oh my, if there's a picture of me going like this, it was just unreal. I was like, okay, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That has got to be a great feeling too. And then what's cool is seeing how close you girls all are. I'm sure it was fun to celebrate with these girls as well when you found out you won.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was really fun. Yeah. It was, I was like, yes, my court.
Yes.
My
yes.
The queen has arrived.
That's
The
right.
queen has
That's right.
arrived.
Get in line. Follow behind me. Let's go. We got stuff to do, girls.
Yes.
And this is and one thing too. I know this week is a busy week for you girls. You have
Yeah.
a lot of events, a lot of things to do now.
Yeah.
It's like a job for a couple weeks.
Yeah, it is. We do have tomorrow and Wednesday off, but other than that, it's full speed. But I'm definitely ready to do all events. see all of Alliance, talk to Alliance people, and just see how much fun we have together. So
Yeah. I'm sure it is an experience you will never forget.
Yeah. My mom, when she did it, she's like, I had so much fun. I can't wait for you to have fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. She knows what a big week this is going to be for you, and I'm sure your mom and dad are so proud of you.
Yeah.
So, I
can
imagine they were beaming.
They're wearing crowns today. My dad's a chiropractor in Sebring, and they have little crowns they're wearing at the office today. So they're wearing crowns around the office today. So if you stop in, you'll see them all with crowns on.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's good parents right there.
Yeah, it is for
That's
sure.
good parents
Yeah.
right there.
Well, congratulations. We
Thank
were
you.
so happy to meet you guys this morning. You guys really go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, like, you guys, we've had the courts coming in here for years, and they've all been, but like, you girls, like, might look the most like you truly get along.
Yeah.
And, like,
We
you, and that's not a knock at any other year that's been in here, but
Of
like,
course.
you guys, your energy is ridiculous.
we did bring the heat.
Yeah, like it's pretty.
We had so much. We met yesterday and we were actually together for like 3 hours. Like we went there to sign papers and we were there for 3 hours shopping, doing whatever. Yeah, like we were just having the time of our lives, whether the event started or not. So it's really special.
I know
Yeah.
you got another station to go to, our sister station. I know you got some other media places
Yes.
to hit up today. I can't thank you girls enough. Congratulations
Thank you so much.
to all
Thank
of you.
you.
And
Yeah.
we appreciate you stopping down, and we'll see. Well,
We'll see you at the parade.
Yes. Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be in the parade. Your 2024 Carnation Court right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Text message, Rage Room. Why is a bag of chips $6? I was looking to buy, you know what? Ruffles.
Yeah.
Those are my go-to. I know a lot of you are Team Lay's.
No, I'm Team Golden Crisp.
I'm
I've made
Team
that clear.
Ruffles. And it was like almost $7 for a half-filled bag because they're only half-filled of Ruffles. So I went with another brand, and I don't want to say that brand out loud. It was awful. But it was like $3 cheaper. I'm probably going to throw it out. It was that bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to. It's a known brand. But no, I was like, yeah. I bought the Ruffles version of it.
Oh, like the rippled.
I like the ripple.
I only like it with French onion dip. Other than that, if I'm just going to eat chips like flavored or something, it's got to be regular, like kettle cooked.
I like a good kettle chip.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. But
I
yeah,
like the
I
crunch.
will second the bag of chips for someone who likes a good bag of Ruffles. Why the hell is a regular bag of Ruffles like 7 or 8? If you get
That's like Doritos.
and if you get the family size,
yeah,
Jesus, take out a loan.
that's why I go to Costco, because you pay that for a bag of chips, but it's like the huge family size bag.
Yeah.
And then it seems like every Friday-ish, maybe I'm wrong on the day, but it seems like sometimes they have like a certain brand of chips or a certain flavor of chips that's like on super special. So this last time I got spicy pickle kettle chips. They were actually really,
Spicy
really good.
pickle.
Yeah, but they were family size. It was ginormous. The bag was like this. I mean, and it was full. We still have some at home. It was $5. You just got to peep those deals. Take advantage.
I need to take a trip to Sam's. There, like I said, there's no Costco where I live, so that's not really an option. But I need to be hitting up Sam's more for some things.
I'm really sad that you guys don't have a Costco.
We don't have a Costco. We don't. I don't know why the Canfield and more Boardman area doesn't have a Costco yet. I don't know how we don't have a Sonic.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm very surprised because we have everything there. I think we have a Swenson's now in Boardman, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm very surprised no Costco, and I'm very surprised no Sonic.
Interesting.
I would use a Sonic. I enjoy a Sonic.
Oh, me too. I love their like sodas, like how you can mix them and make your own.
I'm going to say this too. Shout out to Hardee's.
We have a Hardee's.
I don't. The closest Hardee's would be if I left work and went to Minerva.
Oh, that's the trick. You
Or
got to
I guess
really.
if I went all the way to Canton. No,
Yeah.
Schuylkill?
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
The Schuylkill Street exit.
Yeah.
Same with that new truck stop. Amy says Giant Eagle brand plain chips taste better than Ruffles in her opinion. And they're cheaper.
Oh, bold statement. That's a bold.
Oh, is that the?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was
No.
gonna say, did she
No.
just uncover?
I'm just saying to say something's better than Ruffles to me.
Yeah.
Ruffles is the
Really?
creme de la creme.
Ruffles?
Oh, a freshly opened bag of Ruffles. Not the Ruffles you've had for a week and the chip clip. They kind of got a little. I'm talking about that first chips you pull out of an open bag of Ruffles. Christ. That is fantastic.
Do you know what my favorite thing in the world is?
I don't.
It's so disgusting. You're gonna make fun. I'll do like tuna salad or chicken
Jeez,
salad
you
or
lost me
egg
at tuna.
salad,
You could have stopped at tuna.
and you get golden crisp chips or like chicken salad, and dip your chips in it. So good.
Yeah. Jake, do you have a favorite chip?
No, I think chips are chips.
Really?
Yeah,
No, that's not true because
I
a Pringle
love-
is a chip, and it's not
I love Pringles.
right. But it's not a chip. Is not just a chip because you have like Pringle style chips. You've got Ruffles style chips. You've got kettle chips.
Yeah, but I don't have like a favorite brand or type.
I believe him. His ability to have no opinion.
I like all
is
chips.
Phenomenal. There's not a chip you don't like.
He's so
Not really.
partisan.
I don't like the flavors. I like the original.
Just regular old
Yeah.
plain potato chips.
Yeah,
What's your favorite flavor of potato chip?
sour cream and onion, or the cheddar and
Oh, cheddar and sour cream.
yeah.
Yeah, those are good. That Marin likes those. Salt and vinegar here. I love salt. and
Regular.
goods. A kettle salt and vinegar chip. Oh,
Regular. Just regular.
so good.
And I don't like Pringles. Let's say it.
What?
I don't like Pringles.
I will say this. I don't like the cheddar Pringles, but I do like the original Pringles. The original Pringles are the best, in my opinion. Even better than the salt and vinegar.
Someone said bugles with cheese whiz.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Now listen, I'll eat
Got my
some bugles.
attention.
I'll eat them plain, but I'll eat some bugles now. I
Yeah.
used to put them when I was a kid, put them on my fingers.
Oh, yeah.
They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance, and I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was very. I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video get shot there. It was fantastic.
Right. You had a front row
I still
seat.
remember that.
Yeah.
They were on the hood. I was hearing the music, and that was not weird for me because a lot of people blast their music when they're cleaning their car out. So that wasn't odd to me. I've heard
I do that. I turn my car on it while I'm cleaning it.
I've heard country music, hip hop, hard rock. I've heard it all
when
I lived in that house in Alliance. But I just happened to get up because the bass was really thumping. I was like, oh. I looked up, and then I see, like, the girl and the guy, and they're dancing, and the guy's running around him with the camera. I was like, wow.
Did you then tape them taping the video?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yes.
I should have. I saw a car wreck at that car wash.
Oh, boy.
That was fantastic.
What?
A couple. No, I'm not kidding. I watched this happen. A couple. I started to hear shouting. I got a couple minutes. I heard shouting. So I'm like, oh, well, my windows are open. Let's see what we can see.
Nosy Nancy over here
I look
speaking.
across the street, and I see a mother who got out of her car yelling at a couple that are in the car wash stall.
How did you know it was a mother?
Because I saw her. She got out of the car.
Does she just look like a mother, or she had a kid?
Totally like a mother.
Okay.
100% like a mother.
Okay.
She was yelling, and I heard things back and forth, but I couldn't. I made out a few F words, but I heard, but I really couldn't tell what was happening. So then I watched him peel out of the car wash stall.
Okay.
Peel out. So much so that he went around the corner of the building, lost control of his car, and crashed into the brick wall of the car wash. But then, on top of that, then he backed up and drove off.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think I even in my house went, that was awesome.
I wonder if they ever caught him. He
They
damaged the
did.
car wash.
No, they did.
Okay.
They did. So I had to speak to the police about it.
Oh, you were a witness.
I knew the cops.
Oh, well,
they were like friends of mine. So I was like, well.
I did, in fact, see what happened.
I was like, yeah, I don't know if they got cameras over there, but yeah, there's some stuff went down just now. Yeah. Clearly, you could see the brick is damaged.
Yeah.
And he was just like, nope, I'm leaving. I talked about this for a little bit ago. Lauren, not a fan of this. I understand. What do these scientists really know? What do these people in these rooms really know?
Yeah.
But according to metrics or whatever you want to do, again, Zeus, the dating site that I used back in the day, they found out things that will get you more responses when reaching out to women on this dating app. Listen to this. Messaging and complimenting a girl on her glasses, 39% more responses than normal. Complimenting her eyes, 11% more. Music. It's Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. And you can watch along live video feed on Q92's Facebook and YouTube page. Still to come this hour, that Q to call for a chance to win tickets to sit at the reserved table during the class of 2024's Unscripted and Tailgate going on Sunday, August 4th at 11 a.m. at the Canton Civic Center. Awesome little time with the class of 2024, hearing them tell some amazing stories. Some will be funny, some will be awesome.
Stories you may never hear unless you attend this event.
It'll be a great time, and you could be there. We're going to hit the Q to call later on this hour. When you hear it, be caller number 10. We're going to give you a pair of tickets to sit at a reserved table for this awesome event. Hall of Fame week is here, folks. It is here. There's an NFL game being played on Thursday.
I know. Football's back, baby.
What class of 2024 goes in this week? Carrie Underwood is here this week.
Yes.
It is insane.
I know.
I cannot believe it, but here we go, yo.
Did you just say that?
Yep. What's the scenario?
Here we go, yo.
That's what we got going on for you here today. Lauren's been waiting to do something all morning.
I have, because I thought it was so funny.
Let's let her do it.
Okay, so we always know from our prep site, like, Florida has the most ridiculous news. I think we can all agree that the state of Florida ends up with some doozies. Well, there's this new trend out that the kids had me doing last night, and I think it's hilarious.
The windshield?
Huh?
There's a lick the windshield challenge.
Okay, no, it's not that.
Okay.
What you do is you put in your birth date followed by the term Florida man, and the articles that come up are absolutely incredible. So I asked Jake's birthday is July 2nd, so I started with you.
We never know. He's got like 3 birthdays.
I know.
There's the fake one on Facebook.
Oh, he's not on. He can't talk. So I started with Jake, and I put in Jake's birthday. And yes, it's confusing because Jake has one birthday on his Facebook profile that's not actually.
But I think I fixed that since then.
Okay, good.
But yeah,
but for like 2 years in a row, we're like, happy birthday. He's like, it's not my birthday.
I
We're
never
like,
understood why you had a birthday that wasn't yours on your page.
I just never, when I was probably like 15 when I created it, I was like, I don't want my real birthday on there.
So you're at stranger danger. I get that. Yeah, you don't need them to know all your details when you're that young.
Right.
Okay. So I put in July 2nd because that's your real birthday, followed by Florida man. And your headline is Florida man arrested for pelting girlfriend with McDonald's sweet and sour packets. That was the strangest news story. You just put this in your Google browser, okay?
Okay.
And it says a Florida man pelted his girlfriend in the head and face area with sweet and sour sauce packets Sunday because he was angry that she had bought the wrong food from McDonald's. A felony battery complaint said. Jesus Oscar Ferrer Jr., 30, attacked his girlfriend, with whom he has a child, in the couple's motel room in Tampa. The struggle ensued, and he allegedly pinned the girlfriend down and started throwing the sauce at her face. So this was Jake's story.
Checks out.
Yeah. Now we're going to go to Christian's. Christian, you're August 16th?
Yeah.
Okay. So August 16th, Florida man.
I did it. If you get what I get, it's not funny.
Is it the DUI guy?
No.
What's yours?
I got Florida man caught eating stranger's face, was standout student, FSU frat brother.
Ew, that's not what I got.
Good.
I got a Florida man was arrested for a DUI wearing "I'm the reason the beer's always gone" t-shirt.
That's much better than the one I got.
What are you using? Bing?
I know. I was in
Jeeves?
Google. First one I got was Florida man caught eating stranger's face.
I didn't get that at all.
Good Lord. The next one is Florida man suspected of murdering couple was caught. Another one. This biting the person's face off.
Wow. What year was that?
This
was last year.
2016.
Okay. You're pulling up older stuff. Mine came up from August 16th of last year, 2023.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got
drunken Florida man drives lawnmower down major road, tells police, just take me to jail.
The headlines are awesome, though. I mean, the kids were like, no, this is like a thing. Like, no matter what, you're going to get a ridiculous story if you put in your birth date followed by Florida man. Yours says a man wearing an "I'm the reason the beer's always gone" t-shirt was charged with a DUI after deputies said he had been driving almost 3 times over the legal limit. On August 16th, the Marion County Sheriff's Office deputy was conducting radar enforcement in the area of Marion Oaks Boulevard. While on shift, an orange pickup truck came barreling past a patrol car. Incident was caught on dash cam. Confirmed he was going 89 and a 45. They literally have dash cam footage, the back of his shirt. I'm the reason the beer's always gone.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
That's a fun game to do.
Yeah, mine's funny, I think. My daughter read it to me last night. Hold on, I got to put it in. If the internet will
allow.
Right, if it wants to catch up. I just thought this was hilarious because I was like, literally, I have yet to put in a date where something hilarious doesn't come up. You know what I mean? Oh.
Yours dark too?
I mean,
mine was eating someone's face.
It's not ideal. This was last year. Florida man, Jordan Rivera, whose arm was ripped off by 10-foot alligator, was peeing in pond because the bar line was too long.
Fair enough.
He got his arm eaten off.
Oh.
That'll teach you just to wait in the restroom line in Florida.
Man.
Yeah.
That would stink.
Really? I know. I literally just had to go pee and a gator got me.
At least they got his arm, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if he got his arm back. Probably not. The gator probably ate it, right? Oh,
Yep.
yeah. No, he lost his arm.
Yeah, I don't think they just give it back.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's definitely gone. Yeah.
Hey, I don't hang around alligators. I don't ever want to be anywhere. I've never seen it. I've seen an alligator at a zoo. But, if I know, I'm in a place where alligators are just wild, I ain't going there.
That's what I said to Tony, because, when we were down in South Carolina, some of these beautiful homes, their whole backyard is like a marsh, like a swamp. I was like, I don't think I could do it knowing that there's gators out there.
They can kill you.
Yeah.
They're very strong and hard to fend off. Once they've chomped down, they get whatever they chomp down on. You don't just pull your leg out.
No.
They do that snap and roll thing.
So you're
they drag you
drop it.
underwater. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Alligators are frightening to me.
So that's a fun game, and I guess that's a little trend amongst the younger people. They're doing that and finding out what their Florida man story is.
If you want to try it, Google your name and Florida man. If you want, then
your birthday. Yeah, your birthday and Florida man.
Text in the title of the just the title of the article. We'll see what you
give
guys
us the
got.
headline. Yeah.
Real quick text. Good morning from Sam the Toe Man. Everyone have a safe Monday. Thank you, Sam the Toe Man.
Yeah. Good morning.
Again, 2 tickets to sit at a reserve table for the class of 2024 unscripted and tailgate at the Civic Center on Sunday. That Q to calls coming up. Be listening. It's Dua Lipa levitating on Q. On TikTok, she has a question for us men, and men, as you hear this, I want you to text in your answer. See if we can help this girl on TikTok out.
Beautiful. I have a question for all the men. When you guys call women cute, what do you mean by that? Because some women get called hot or gorgeous or beautiful. I always get cute. What does that mean? Why?
That is her question.
I mean, I think it's a valid question. What does it mean?
I always, if I tell a girl she's cute, I to me that's a compliment. I'm almost probably flirting a little bit. Jake, I don't know, maybe you see it different?
No, I see it the same way. Yeah, it's a flirtatious.
Yeah, I would not tell a girl that I didn't feel was cute. She was cute.
I know, but I feel like when you say cute, you mean it oh, she's cute. She's not ugly. She's not pretty. She's not hot. You didn't say she was hot, so she's not hot.
No, but there is a
girl next door. Oh, that's cute.
That's my
take
thing.
it or leave it.
That's my thing. But to me, if I tell you I get it. I suppose you want to be called beautiful and sexy, and although some girls don't like being called sexy. Don't objectify me. But I'd like being called sexy if I was a woman.
You'd like being called sexy now.
I'd be like, you're damn right I am. Look at this ass. But to me personally, if I tell a girl she's cute, I believe you're cute. You're good looking. You're cute. I would never. That to me is not to each his own. But to me, that's not a throwaway compliment to me. If I tell you
to me, it's a middle of the road compliment. Every girl wants to be told that she's hot, not cute.
I get it if I was like, oh, she's nice. That could be a little. Oh, she's okay. But I think cute to me is a compliment, and I'm probably flirting.
Yeah.
Not anymore, but I mean, I'm.
No, I know what you mean.
Probably flirting. Jake, same way, different way. Do you see it any different?
I The only thing I just thought of is maybe when you call a girl cute, like you're like want to date her. If you call a girl like hot or sexy, maybe you want to do just the.
Oh,
he used her.
Nice. I like it.
Yes! Yes!
Does that make sense?
Yes!
I don't know how to phrase it.
Yes!
But that's what I'm kind of thinking.
Yes!
That is, to me, again, people might see this different. I absolutely agree with you. Cute, you probably want to date more. Sexy, you probably want to more.
What about hot?
Hot, maybe a mixture of both.
So that's where you want to be. That's the compliment you want.
But I don't see cute. There is the cue to call. Want 2 tickets to go sit at a reserved table during the class of 2024's unscripted and tailgate event Sunday, August 4th at 11 a.m. at the Canton Civic Center. All you got to do is be calling number 10 right now. 330-450-9292. If you're calling number 10, the tickets are yours. Good luck. Hey, looks like we're living longer. How cool is this?
That's good news.
Hey, we're not going to die as quick.
Right.
Study published in The Lancet use cutting-edge modeling techniques to forecast disease burden, life expectancy, and population shifts for 200 countries through 2050.
Okay.
And it's a look at humanity's health on a global scale. And what they found is, in the disease study, an international consortium of experts projects that the average life expectancy is going to continue to climb in the coming decades. As a matter of fact, if anyone's going to have a baby in 2050, they can expect to live around 80 years on average. That is up from the global life expectancy right now that is 74. That's 6 more years of life.
Hold on a second. The average life expectancy is 74 years of age.
Yeah, globally, yeah.
Okay, globally.
Yeah.
So we're talking about other countries where there's lack of medical care and
If you want to get into, you want to get in the weeds, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, those are pretty tall weeds you need to consider when you're considering 74 as the global life expectancy.
Listen, just because we're a little closer to it. Than
What's the American life expectancy?
Uh,
You're gonna give me I'm past a midlife crisis if that's the case.
Let me see here. Now, this is from 2021. The United States life expectancy, 76.33 years.
Okay, that's still not that much better, but I feel like with
That's 2 more years than the world average.
I know, but I feel like with the evolvement of technology and what we know about nutrition.
I'm just saying the people born in 2050 are going to get 4 more years than us. Those are not the best years of your life. You're back in diapers. You're hunched over.
Hold on, in the 70s?
Huh?
That's not, no.
80 is going to be if you're born in 2050.
Okay, I promise you this. My mom is pushing 80 and she does not wear a diaper.
Well, some do. Some do. I'm just saying, like, those aren't the best years of your most quality years of your life.
Probably
What
not.
are those last 4 really worth?
I can't believe you just said that.
I'm saying, like, what?
Just write them off.
It was like, oh,
Take me at 72. I've heard that's when the decline
I'm
starts.
just saying, those aren't the
Said no one ever.
those are not the most quality years of your life, physically, health wise.
Yeah.
You wish you were 76 instead of 32.
If we're talking about 96, that's a different story. But I think at 76, you're still pretty active. I know 76 years old. My father-in-law is 76 years old.
Okay.
He works because he couldn't.
Where does
He
he
didn't want
work?
his Hardville Hardware.
What's he do?
He does shipping and receiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a door reader. He does physical labor. He cuts his own grass. He takes care of his own lawn. He takes care of a pool. He's 76 years old and he's got it, man.
I'm just saying, would you trade right now to go to 76?
Well, of course not. Why would
No.
anybody want to leap forward that fast?
Right.
You're
We're
not-
in the sweet
what
spot.
What point
of
are
life
you
right
trying
now.
to make?
We're in the sweet. I'm saying, you're like, all right. So the people born in 2050 are going to live to 80.
Yeah.
Right now in the United States, we're living until 76.3. So we even get like January, February, March. All right.
Yeah.
We get that last full
I
winter.
can't believe you just counted
All
the
right.
months. Please,
We-
0.3.
We get that full last winter.
Well, what if it's not? What if it's not that? What if it's like
When
June,
those-
July, and August?
when
Your
those-
last summer.
When those trees start budding, you're like, oh no. Oh no. I'm on my last 3. I'm on my 0.3. I'm just saying, what's really the
Who is this?
Hi, this is Brooke Smith,
Where are you calling from, Brooke Smith?
Magnolia.
All right, well, congratulations, Brooke. You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You're headed to the reserved table seats at the class of 2024 unscripted and tailgate happening this Sunday, August 4th. Tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up just in time for the Hall of Fame.
Q92.
There you go. Congratulations. Another winner. Enjoy it. Enjoy that, Brooke from Magnolia, hooking her up this morning. Oh, man. Coming at the 9 o'clock hour, Mark Johnson, News Channel 5. What is Hall of Fame week going to be like weather-wise? That sounds like Elmer Fudd there.
What's going to be white?
Wascally Wabbit. We'll be talking to him in the 9 o'clock hour. That's coming up. We talked about going to Google, typing in your birthday, Florida man, and seeing what comes up as far as headlines. Some of you text them in, so let's see what they say right now. Let's head over to the text line, okay? Here's one. Florida man convicted of murdering wife in dispute over zombie house flipping appearance. That's interesting.
Classy, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let me see. July 13th, Florida man with no arms charged in stabbing.
Like how? Was he holding it with his toes?
Could have been.
His little flipper
Could have
grippers?
been. If you get stabbed by someone with no, I mean, come on, that's your own fault. Shirtless Florida man travels to Myrtle Beach to headbang during, but it doesn't go on there. But shirtless man went to Myrtle Beach to headbang. All right, good one there. December 13th, drunken, belligerent man sexually assaulted a manatee statue and was arrested. Thank God it was a statue.
Only in Florida.
You see, Kayla from Canton sent hers in. August 8th, Florida man engages in illegal turtle smuggling. Wow. He pled guilty to illegally smuggling thousands of turtles overseas, primarily to Germany and to Hong Kong.
Oh, real turtles. Good.
He falsified documents through the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to claim that he had privately bred these animals, some of which are considered endangered. All were harvested in the wild. So, all right, he lied about that.
Yeah.
He got arrested for that.
Only in Florida.
Your birthday in Florida, man, in Google, what title comes up? What is the headline that comes up? 330-269-9292 to text them in. It is 8:56. The 9 o'clock hour is up next. It's Natalie LaRose, and Jeremiah, somebody. It's Q92. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Haley.
Haley, where are we calling from this morning?
I am currently driving to training, but I am in Chippewa.
Oh, Chippewa, I love it there this time of year. What was that? What was the first store credit card you ever got?
Oddly enough, it was a PetSmart in-store credit card because I would go and feed the cats that they shelter there.
Okay.
Your first credit card ever was, you said PetSmart?
Yeah, it was for PetSmart, and I was 17 at the time.
Did you max it out, or were you good with it?
No, I maxed it out.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Spoiled pets.
That's all right.
That's fine.
I maxed out the Best Buy card. Don't worry about it. All right, thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Pet supplies. That is fantastic. I said I wanted random.
That's about as random, I think, as it's going to get.
That's what you gave me. That's fantastic. Let's go back to the text line here. So the mall gave me like 5 credit cards in one day. LOL. Victoria's Secret, Gap, Express, New York and Company. I was 21.
Oh, that's a recipe for disaster.
Are you okay?
Yeah, hopefully everything turned out okay.
Do you guys remember Radio Shack? Yes.
Oh,
there
yeah.
are times at this radio station I wish it still existed.
Oh my gosh, I know. Well, you know what? The last time that I had to run to Radio Shack was for this station. There was one left, and I think it was like in downtown Canton, and it was before one of the Hall of Fame broadcasts that we were doing. Someone had to go get a jack, and only they had it.
Yeah, now you got to be like smart, trying to think where to find. We need cords now.
Yeah.
You go to Office Max. Do you go to a Best Buy? Like,
you can get a lot of it on Amazon, but sometimes you don't have time to wait. You need it right now.
Right. Text Victoria's Secret was my first store catalog. Ooh, Sears checking in. You got to ding Sears. That's fantastic.
I had a Sears card.
Hey, I remember looking at that Sears catalog for Christmas presents every year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anytime the catalogs would come, even now to this day, my kids will still look at like Christmas flyers with toys in them. They're way too old to play with them, but they're like, oh, that's cool. We didn't have that. Like, welcome to our world. I mean, that happened to us too.
Mom would give us each the catalog with different color markers and what we wanted Santa to bring us.
Yeah, circle.
We would circle, and then they would make sure Santa knew.
Yeah.
And we'd see. Know what he didn't bring. B Moss was my first credit card. Oh, I remember B Moss.
Yeah.
That's a good random one, too. Another one for Sears. Boy, Sears checking in.
Oh, yeah.
Elder Bierman. I worked there. There was one somewhere.
Right here in Alliance.
Is it still?
No.
Okay.
No. They closed a few years ago. But Elder Bierman was a great store. It was kind of like just a cut below, in my opinion, the like Dillard's.
Okay. Those lines.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, like when I was out here, when I first started here, I loved it because I would go Christmas shopping there because it wasn't nearly as busy as like the Belton Village area.
Amen. My first and only store credit card was Circuit City, and I got it to get a new plasma TV.
Nice.
My first credit card was Montgomery Ward's checking in.
Oh,
wow.
Right?
First store credit card was Victoria's Secret at 18 years old. They had a monthly interest rate of 22%, but I was smart about it and only spent what I could afford and paid it off every month. I still have the card. I'm 32 now and have a credit limit of $10K. LOL.
Whoa, yeah.
Not every kid was as smart as you. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Haley.
Haley, where are we calling from this morning?
I am currently driving to training, but I am in Chippewa.
Oh, Chippewa, I love it there this time of year. What was that? What was the first store credit card you ever got?
Oddly enough, it was a PetSmart in-store credit card because I would go and feed the cats that they shelter there.
Okay.
Your first credit card ever was, you said PetSmart?
Yeah, it was for PetSmart, and I was 17 at the time.
Did you max it out, or were you good with it?
No, I maxed it out.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Spoiled pets.
That's all right.
That's fine.
I maxed out the Best Buy card. Don't worry about it. All right, thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Pet supplies. That is fantastic. I said I wanted random.
That's about as random, I think, as it's going to get.
That's what you gave me. That's fantastic. Let's go back to the text line here. So the mall gave me like 5 credit cards in one day. LOL. Victoria's Secret, Gap, Express, New York and Company. I was 21.
Oh, that's a recipe for disaster.
Are you okay?
Yeah, hopefully everything turned out okay.
Do you guys remember Radio Shack? Yes.
Oh,
there
yeah.
are times at this radio station I wish it still existed.
Oh my gosh, I know. Well, you know what? The last time that I had to run to Radio Shack was for this station. There was one left, and I think it was like in downtown Canton, and it was before one of the Hall of Fame broadcasts that we were doing. Someone had to go get a jack, and only they had it.
Yeah, now you got to be like smart, trying to think where to find. We need cords now.
Yeah.
You go to Office Max. Do you go to a Best Buy? Like,
you can get a lot of it on Amazon, but sometimes you don't have time to wait. You need it right now.
Right. Text Victoria's Secret was my first store catalog. Ooh, Sears checking in. Got to ding Sears. That's fantastic.
I had a
Sears.
I had a Sears card.
Hey, I remember looking at that Sears catalog for Christmas presents every year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anytime the catalogs would come, even now to this day, my kids will still look at like Christmas flyers with toys in them. They're way too old to play with them, but they're like, oh, that's cool. We didn't have that. Like, welcome to our world. I mean, that happened to us too.
Mom would give us each the catalog with different color markers and what we wanted Santa to bring us.
Yeah, circle.
We would circle, and then they would make sure Santa knew.
Yeah.
And we'd see. You know what he didn't bring? B Moss was my first credit card. Oh, I remember B Moss.
Yeah.
That's a good random one, too. Another one for Sears. Boy, Sears checking in.
Oh, yeah.
Elder Bierman. I worked there. There was
Okay.
one somewhere.
Right here in Alliance.
Is it still?
No.
Okay.
No. They closed a few years ago. But Elder Bierman was a great store. It was kind of like just a cut below, in my opinion, the like Dillard's.
Okay. Those lines.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, like when it was out here, when I first started here, I loved it because I would go Christmas shopping there because it wasn't nearly as busy as like the Belton Village area.
Amen. My first and only store credit card was Circuit City, and I got it to get a new plasma TV.
Nice.
My first credit card was Montgomery Ward's checking in.
Oh,
wow. Q92. It is 9:04. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour on your Monday morning. Hope you guys are having a good one out there. Thanks for having us on your radio, streaming us at Q92radio.com. And if you're watching on Q92's Facebook or YouTube page, good morning. Great to have you guys with us. Welcome. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Hey, now, first time the three of us been together in 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
That's crazy. And we're in it for the long run now.
Yeah, we are.
Ain't nobody got no vacation.
Well, except for me. I'm not here Friday, but that's not like vacation.
But as far as like vacation being gone for a week, that's
Yeah, oh, yeah. Those days are over.
those ships have sailed. But we all got to enjoy weeks away in vacation time. All three of us got to get some beach time in this summer. Can't complain too much about that. So, and the three of us were all kind of in the same part of the country.
We were all vacationed within 25 miles of each other.
We were either in North Carolina or South Carolina.
Yeah.
So good times, good times. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed your summer vacations too. I know a lot of you have taken them. A lot of you are taking them. A friend of mine just went to Ocean City, Maryland last weekend. He asked me places to go. I gave him. He said it was great. I felt really good about that.
Yeah.
I told him everything. He's like, you know what? He's like, the water was still a little cold because the Maryland water is still a little cold.
Yeah, because it's
He
more
said-
northern.
He said, but for the teenagers, he's like, the boardwalk was awesome. They loved it. I'm telling you.
I can't complain. We, our first night down there, we went to Barefoot Landing. And Barefoot Landing, for anybody who's frequented the North Myrtle area or like Cherry Grove, Surfside area, if you've made your way down, like Broadway at the beach was always like where it's at. There's more activities. There's more going on. We hadn't gone to Barefoot Landing in a couple of years because, quite frankly, we kind of thought it sucked. There wasn't a lot to do. But the first night we got there, she was like, well, let's give it another shot. It's close. Let's go just grab something to eat, blah, blah, blah. Holy crap. They completely changed it. First of all, it's Dora.
There you go.
So now you can get a drink and walk around and shop. You can take it in stores. Like, smart move on you.
Yeah,
Everyone's spending more money.
That move alone.
Yeah.
Well done indeed.
They have an outside amphitheater with live music every night.
Perfect.
Like good music.
Perfect.
Outside sand volleyball. Outside sand cornhole courts. Like, it was so nice. We literally spent the rest of the night there. Tony and I got a drink from Land Shark and sat down and listened to music while the kids went and spent literally an hour and a half in the arcade. Like doing stupid stuff, like earning tickets and trading it in and all that. We like closed that place down. We left and headed back like around 11:30.
It's awesome.
But I was like nice to just be like, go do that, and we're gonna be right here doing this. You know what I mean?
That's one thing. No, I had a great time in South Carolina, and I would go back. So I'm not like, but that's the cool thing about Ocean City when you have the not daughter and her friend, and they're teenagers, and they can just go hang out on the boardwalk all night.
Yeah.
And there's a million things to do. That's great. It's great.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn my kids loose in downtown Myrtle Beach ever.
There's parts of Myrtle. Yeah, there's parts of Myrtle.
Well, that's why we stay north.
Yeah, I liked where we were at.
Yeah. Surfside's great. Surfside's it's the main section.
And Jake had a great time too.
I did.
You enjoyed? Guys, besides the ocean, you guys enjoy some things to do? With
we took a trip to Myrtle. We went to the boardwalk on the beach. We did that for the day.
Okay.
And then we also went to, I don't remember the city, but it was where Pepsi was invented.
Okay.
And the writer of the Notebook was from there.
Nicholas Sparks.
Yeah, he lived there.
But you had the perfect vacation to put a ring on it. That or you extended Star's life expectancy by quite a bit because they did some romantic stuff.
I guess so. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Nicholas Sparks, and I texted him, Christian, when I got down there on Saturday. I was like, please tell me, because we literally crossed paths.
Yeah, we did.
Absolutely, we did.
Yeah.
And I said, please tell me that you went to the mailbox. He's like, we did. He's like, we couldn't find it the first time.
Yeah, that was an adventure.
I heard it was more of a walk than he anticipated.
I told you it was a walk.
I knew it was.
Okay.
But there's two signs, one on the boardwalk and one on where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
And they're like a mile within each other, but they both have a sign that says 1.5 miles away.
Well, that's not accurate.
So we were walking for 3 miles and we're like, we can't find it.
Yeah.
Well,
but then we did.
Okay.
There you go.
Did you write anything in the notebooks?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, mine's probably not still in there, but I would.
Yeah, they take them out every week, I think.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Burn them.
No, they take them to the college has them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They keep them. They don't want to throw anybody's dreams or what's on their heart because it's like a myriad of things. I know you had to have looked at what some other people wrote. I mean, it's hard not to when you're opening it up, and some of it's anything from.
You're pulling people's stuff out and reading them?
No, so you have to open it up to the next, the page in there, but some of them aren't fully written out. Some of them will just be a short little paragraph. So you write right under their name. So tell me you don't have wandering eyes. I mean,
so it's like a guest book.
Yeah.
It's a guest book, but you're allowed to put in there what's on your heart or whatever you want to.
Fun fact.
A prayer request, anything like that.
I have a guest book in our bathroom in our new house.
Do you really?
Yeah, and I encourage people to sign it and then put if they went number 1 or number 2.
That's fantastic.
What is wrong with you?
I love that.
It's fantastic. I love it too.
I don't want to know who's pooped in my bathroom.
I absolutely
I want to come.
Fantastic.
I want to come visit now.
They're literally. I'll send you guys a picture today when I go home. There is a guest book right on the shelf.
And
above
Jamie's
the
on
toilet.
board this. Okay.
I don't know if she knows I want this, but I mean, it's not a secret. You can go in and look, but I want people to sign it, and I'm encouraging everyone to sign it.
But she's aware that this happened. This exists.
Yes.
Okay.
It's her guest book. I made it into what it is.
Is it like a wedding guest book?
I don't know. I'll have to send you a picture.
Yeah, I'm
and
curious.
I want everyone that comes to my house to not only sign it and let me know, did you pee or poop?
And then can we rate our experience on a scale of 1 to 10 or whatever?
Yeah, and
absolutely. Take me to task if you like. But I'd like to know, oh my God, remember back in 2024 when Jake came over and pooped? Yeah, here it is. He signed it right here. Pooped. Another cool thing about my guest bathroom, real quick, unrelated to anything. Why are we talking about it? Don't know. There is a bar. Like a bar. And I suppose it's there for if someone were to have trouble getting up out of a toilet seat.
Yeah.
But I think it's great if you got to bear down. You know
who
what I mean?
needs a squatty potty when you've got a handicap bar?
If you got to bear down and there's some trouble going on, you can hold on to that thing and really let loose.
No wonder why the Chicago Bears are your favorite, because you love saying bear down. I've noticed that about you.
So it's really.
And number 2, you were that kid that giggled about poop and farts when you were little, huh?
I'm the guy that poops with the door open and tries to make eye contact with you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, do it.
Oh
Jamie
my gosh!
In the old house, I could see her in bed from the toilet in the old house. So I would literally Jamie, look at me, and I would.
She didn't yell at you to shut the door
every time. Never stopped me.
And she's still with you.
Yeah, we had a kid.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's 9/12.
I can't I can't with you.
Yeah. Think about it, everyone. Guest books in your bathroom. It's a good idea. It's Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather. It's Q92. We had a hedgehog. A hedgehog.
Those are cool.
We have chickens. Does that count?
It does. It does, because I have friends that have chickens that like pick them up and know by name.
I still want to know who's got that peacock that I saw run across 225 like a week or two ago.
We have a neighbor that has a rooster.
Next hour. I got into a Kenny Loggins deep dive yesterday.
How?
I don't know.
No.
But I started off by I was laying in bed with little Jimmy. He's a little sick. He's getting a little better.
Did he sleep better last night?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. We're chilling, and I like to get on YouTube. He loves music. I got on YouTube, put on songs. I came across Kenny Loggins' "Meet Me Halfway."
Oh, across the sky. Yep.
And he perked up. I always know when my 14-month-old son loves a song.
It's a banger.
Well, he dances and tries to clap to pretty much anything.
Mm-hmm.
But if he really is interested in a song, no matter what he's doing, if he's laying with me on the floor playing, he'll stop, turn, look at the TV, and sit Indian style. And just sit and stare at the song.
Right.
Till it's done. Then he goes back. And he did it yesterday for Jelly Roll's "I'm Not Okay." He stopped playing. He stopped.
Jelly Roll fan.
Stopped, looked up. He's huge into John Mayer. Absolutely huge into John Mayer. But I went down to Kenny Loggins' "Meet Me Halfway" from arguably the greatest arm wrestling movie ever made.
Over the top.
And over the top. You've never seen that movie. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. If you like 80s movies.
How did that script even get a cat? Anyhow, okay.
What do you say?
Come on, man.
That's a great movie.
But Pee-wee's Big Adventure got a movie, and there were so many, to be honest.
A movie about a guy who didn't really have a part in his son's life.
We've talked about this before. Howard the Duck, Billie Jean.
Don't get me started on Howard.
There's Mannequin. You want me to keep going? What was happening in the screenwriter room, in the 80s?
Howard the Duck. There's only one problem with Howard the Duck, and it's the scene where the woman and the duck almost make love.
Yeah, they're in bed together.
In an 80s movie that was supposed to be for a family.
Right.
And she's literally trying to seduce the duck.
Yes, she is.
You guys don't believe me? Go watch Howard the Duck. Other than that, fun family movie.
I wonder if he was from Quackred. Sorry.
I don't know. Pornhub, maybe. On the weird section.
Right.
But that scene wasn't necessary.
No, it really wasn't. Honestly, it really wasn't.
And I'm a typical pervert guy. That had nothing to do with the movie.
They just had to try and sneak it in there.
You know what would be great?
The duck almost got...
What if the woman tries to seduce the duck? Sounds great. Johnson right it in.
Yeah.
I just don't know why that scene was in there. Other than that, great family movie. Next hour. I got into a Kenny Loggins deep dive yesterday.
How?
I don't know.
No.
But I started off by I was laying in bed with little Jimmy. He's a little sick. He's getting a little better.
Did he sleep better last night?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. We're chilling, and I like to get on YouTube. He loves music. I got on YouTube, put on songs. I came across Kenny Loggins' "Meet Me Halfway."
Oh, across the sky. Yep.
And he perked up. I always know when my 14-month-old son loves a song.
It's a banger.
Well, he dances and tries to clap to pretty much anything. Mm-hmm. But if he really is interested in a song, no matter what he's doing, if he's laying with me on the floor playing, yes. But if we had like mortars, boom.
So now we're talking about destroying land and country to kill mammoths?
You know what we do? We would use drones. Drones with missiles.
Drones would drop mortars.
Very precision bombing.
Oh my God.
Everyone does it. We are all done
Amazon.
for. Amazon, you can get it, equip it, you're good to go. Same day delivery. Get out there, you just killed a mammoth.
Next day delivery.
So if the mammoth return and a Gremlins-like event happens, and there's a bunch of mammoths, I'd like to think, as a world with all the weaponry we have, that we could probably. There would be casualties. You'd probably hear, my God, 12 were killed by a mammoth attack in the city. Yeah, sure.
That's what I'm saying.
A 50 cal snipe to the dome would take down a mammoth. See? One sniper. One sniper.
Okay.
Put him on the top of a building. Boom.
Okay, so now we're putting weapons in people's hands, just sniping mammoths.
Well, you call in the professionals.
This is going to be anarchy. This was a terrible idea, and you took us here.
Call in the ATF, or you know what I mean? The FDA, the FCC.
FDA?
The
That's the Food and Drug Administration.
The OPP, you pull them all in.
The OPP.
You guys are my favorite. Never fail to make me laugh. I look forward to listening to you on my way to work.
Oh, thank you.
What is in her coffee?
We are just big idiots. No,
Mammoth.
what? I'm drinking LaCroix now. I'm off the coffee.
Christian's mortar noise sent me. I don't even remember what I did.
I don't either.
Seriously, I don't even know I made a noise.
I think it was like, I don't know.
Could we survive a mammoth attack? There's something to think about as you go about your day at work and school today. It's Miley Cyrus.
.76 and cloudy skies in Canton.
There you go. You know what? It's Monday. We should talk live to Mark Johnson.
We
from
should
News
do
Channel
that. It's a
5.
big week in Canton. We need to know what's going on.
It's a huge week in Canton. Oh, and he's not alone on the video feed today. Good morning, Mark Johnson.
Hi.
Good morning. Good morning.
So
We're out in the driveway garden today.
Yes, I love it. I keep up with you guys. You are so famous. It's Jack, right?
Yeah, it's my grandson Jack. He's helping me pick some beans, and he's going to look in here for some beans in the driveway garden. And I know he's going to find some right in there.
Got one already.
And these are the beans that the groundhog came through earlier and kind of took out, but they have grown back a little bit. And now we're finally starting to get a harvest about a month late.
There you go. But we're back on it.
Oh, is that delicious? Oh, he loves his bacon.
Dug right in, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's digging right in. That's why we really don't get any harvest. Between him and the puppy dogs,
I was
there are
going to
no
say,
beans.
your dog's enjoying them as a snack. I never thought about doing that before.
Yeah. They're right here in the container garden. As you can see, the garden is planted in amongst the cars. The cars.
Unique. I like that.
Look at the tomatoes right here. Look at those things. What? Monsters. Pretty big. What? You got more? Oh, and he found a blueberry. What are you going to do with that one? You going to eat it?
Oh, very good.
Ooh. We grow everything in our driveway. And I get none of it. I get nothing.
It does look
Wait a
like
minute,
you don't.
there might be some more beans in there. So today, we finally get some much needed rain because we certainly need the rain. We've got a really good shot at it the next few days of scattered showers and storms today. And it could rain just about any time. So keep the umbrellas with you. There'll be some dry hours if you need to get outside and try and mow the lawn and maybe harvest. But all of our gardens need the rain. I've been watering these containers here in my garden every day because with the heat and humidity, it really dries out. You finding more beans? It really dries out. So you need, especially with containers, folks, you really need to keep things watered and you need to keep them evenly moist. And I'll show you why. Here's one of my tomatoes right here. Oh, you found another bean? What are you going to do with that bean? Can Papa have it? Oh, I guess not.
There you go. No.
Here we go. This right here is a tomato. This has dry rot, blossom end rot.
See that, yeah.
And this happens when the moisture is uneven or it doesn't get enough calcium to take up into the plant. And there's plenty of calcium in most soils around northern Ohio. This usually results when infrequent watering or uneven watering. So even I get them in my pots, and you just got to throw that one out. Bye-bye. See you later. Yes, Jack. What?
No, that's
Oh,
gone.
yeah, there's a tomato right there, too. Not all the tomatoes have the blossom end rot, but when you see it, it's just uneven watering. Keep it moist. And here's how to water. Take your finger, all right? I'm going to stick it down in the top 1 inch of soil. Can you see that?
Yes, we can, actually. You're doing very good.
Okay, top 1 inch of soil. And if that is dry, it's time to water. That's how you do it. It's as simple as that.
Okay, it is that simple. So today and tomorrow, we got a good chance to finally get some rain on our plants, on our gardens, things like that.
Right. Today and tomorrow, some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of the rain and any thunderstorm could get a little heavy, and we're going to see highs in the lower and middle 80s. It's still going to be very muggy outside, so keep that in mind. A lot of mugliness today and the next couple of days. That's dill. That's dill right there, Jack. That's a little seedling of dill.
All right.
Ooh, it smells so good. And then tonight you get a few more scattered showers and storms. There's about a 40% chance. We're going to see lows right around 70. That tells you how warm and muggy it's going to stay overnight. Tomorrow, lower and middle 80s again, and same story. You get some scattered showers and storms. Wednesday, Thursday, even into Friday, there's always an isolated chance during the heat of the afternoon for a thunderstorm. So for the next few days, this week, we all have a shot at some much-needed rain as our moderate drought continues across much of northern Ohio.
All right, now, as you know, in Stark County here, it's Hall of Fame week.
It's a big
There's
week.
so many events. There's parades on Saturday morning. There's a football game on Thursday. There's so much. So we got to maybe just know there's a possibility of a pop-up shower or storm during some of these events this week.
Yeah, I mean, Thursday morning, it looks real good as far as the parade goes, right? When's the parade? Saturday?
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning looks dry, looks good. I think we're okay. Thursday afternoon, there could be an isolated thunder shower, but it's not going to linger long. It's not going to be like an all-day rain. Gotcha. So I think, even if it does shower on folks, it'll be in and out rather quickly, and the game will go on. Will go on.
Love it.
That's
Yeah.
good.
We got Carrie Underwood concert in
Carrie
Canton
Underwood will be here this weekend.
this weekend. I mean,
See, and I think the weekend's looking good. Again, the heat's going to hang around, so it's going to be warm. And it's going to be muggy all week long. That's Hall of Fame weather.
It is Hall of Fame. It's beginning of August weather, and we're here already. It's hard to
You
believe.
got it.
I know
Dog days of summer.
I know it's been hot and muggy, but it's felt like summer this summer, and I've loved it.
Mhm.
I don't mind the heat because
I don't mind the heat. I will say I'm glad that our humidity, Mark, we just got back from South Carolina. We had 2 days of 100% humidity. I don't know that I've ever experienced something like that in my life before, but
That's crazy. That's fog. 100% humidity.
Yeah, they said wearable weather. I actually now know what that means, and that means that you get in the water, you're staying wet while you're outside the entire time. There is
Exactly
no
right.
out of anything.
Were you on the beach or were you in mosquito country?
No, we were at the beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you got a little bit of a breeze there, and this is how Jack helps me plant. He just digs.
Oh, what a good helper! I see him all the time. Yeah,
He is.
It's got to be.
Yeah,
nice.
we do our gardening videos on YouTube and Instagram, and we have fun. Thank you, Jack. Okay, take the dirt from there and put it there.
He knows what he's doing. Well,
That's
all
right.
Always a pleasure, Mark. Thank you. Now we know what to expect for Hall of Fame
I'm
week.
about to get a digger, and I already have a remote-controlled dump truck.
He's getting a remote control digger to help me plant seeds.
Oh my!
And I already got a remote-controlled dump.
A dump truck too. Yeah, this is how we plant.
I
There
love
you
it.
go. Work
I
smart,
love
not
it.
hard, buddy. I
Have
love
a great day, everybody.
Yeah,
All right, Mark,
have a good
thank
day.
you as always.
See
Mark,
ya.
News Channel 5, giving us your gardening tips and giving us the forecast for Hall of Fame week. All right, we'll be fine. Maybe a spotty shower, but nothing. No rain out. No rain all day.
No.
Nothing like that. So I love it. And there you guys get some gardening tips as well. The man knows his weather, knows his plants.
He does, and I've got to say, it's gonna be a really warm week, I think. But
It is.
I mean, I watched, and I say this because I know that weather is hard to predict.
It is.
But I realized how fortunate we were after we were down in the South coming here about what a good meteorologist we have. Because I
great.
literally looked at Tony one morning. We were watching the weather forecast. They're like, it might rain. It might not. You might have a great day. And I'm like, what are you saying right now?
Well, I told you when I went to last year when I went to Ocean City, we had a tornado warning.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
I told you I was watching the weather guy there in Maryland, and I was like, Jesus.
I know. And then
These
we've got
guys are
Mark.
just like, there might be.
lucky.
Like, yeah, Mark Johnson who goes Facebook Live. shows you the radar, tells you exactly where the storms are going.
Yep.
I mean, we are blessed to have the weather people we do.
Yeah.
In Northeast Ohio. It's awesome. It's 9:27. It's Shabuzi, a bar song on Q92. Still should watch Roadhouse. Someone wants to know. Hold on. Does Jake get scared of thunderstorms? Jake, your thoughts on thunderstorms?
I kind of like thunderstorms. I'll go out and watch them.
If you saw a funnel cloud, have you ever seen one?
Not really. Not up close.
I'm gonna not lie and say I've seen one. It didn't touch down, but I saw it the rotation. I've never been more scared of my life.
I would sit there for a minute, but then I would go.
Okay.
And take shelter.
We all know I went from being absolutely petrified to just enamored now. Like I'm like Jake, I'd be outside.
Yeah.
Even with the sirens going off, trying to see something.
Now, to be fair, would I be just as scared now? I don't know, because I was younger. I was a teenager because it was. I remember my dad pointing it out. My dad's been gone 22 years. Yeah, 22 years.
My dad taught me a lot about how to like judge weather just by looking like what to look for. So I'm grateful he taught me that. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna kind of expert, but there's things I can tell and look.
I get nervous when it gets still.
That is a sign.
Or like if the sky starts turning and it's not sunset, like different shades of orange and purple.
Q92 here in Canton, Ohio. Q92. Hi. Good morning, everybody. How you doing at 9:33 in the morning? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you to Mark Johnson again for chatting with us this morning, talking weather with us. Appreciate that. Well, you guys are still sending in responses.
I told you we had so much fun with this last night.
Dear, we asked you to put in your Google search your birthday and Florida man and just send us in the headline of what it was. Let me see here. Someone sent one in. Florida man robs store dressed as Spider-Man.
I like it.
That happened to someone. That was someone's headline. Let me see. Florida man arrested after punching girlfriend who changed channel from the Super Bowl.
Not okay, dude.
Not okay. That's why he went to jail.
Yep.
Let me see. Florida man uses wife's head as a mop.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's Florida. It's Florida, everybody. It's different. On December 2nd, Florida man hurls.
No, hurls. It was supposed to be hurls.
Florida man hurls sausages at older brother during disagreement. That's illegal?
Well, I mean, it is assault, right? With sausages?
I suppose. January 20th, a Florida man attempted a not-so-great escape last week when he tried hiding from deputies underwater in a pond. An action movie stunt that officials easily foiled when he came up for air.
Duh.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Look what he was busted for.
It was selling meth.
Yeah.
Shocking. Shocking. December 21st, Florida man busted for cocaine, meth bags wrapped around penis.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. Let me see here. September 24th. Naked Florida man chases couple around Chick-fil-A. All right. So naked Florida man chases couple around Chick-fil-A.
Okay, hold on. I got to get Clint's. He just gave me his birthday.
You got Clint. We'll see what it comes up for his birthday. What headline in Florida?
Oh, boy. Oh, Florida man charged with battery for giving girlfriend a wet willy.
A battery for wet willy?
Yep. He said he was belligerent in giving his girlfriend a wet willy. The girlfriend told authorities he was drunk on the living room floor when she returned from work earlier this month, according to the affidavit. He accompanied her and her daughter to another home where he continued to be belligerent. And on the way home, grabbed her hand, pulled her arm, and gave her a wet willy by sticking his wet finger into her ear. The daughter confirmed her mother's account. Their names were not released, but it was considered assault. She called and...
Now, I'm not saying it's not annoying as hell. But I don't know if I'd consider that assault to get a wet willy. Can you go to jail for a wedgie too?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, if you're doing it against my will.
Oh, I get wedgie at your own risk, everybody.
That's right.
Could be jail time.
Or
in it
wet
for
willy.
you.
Wedgies and wet willies, man.
Thank you, Google. Thank you, Florida. It's 9:36. It's Jelly Roll. I'm not okay. It's Q92. Yeah, the Not daughter found out that mom and not dad were not lying about curfew when she got pulled over for curfew. And I got a call from the Austintown Police Department.
Oh, my Lord.
Which I got a little scared at first. I was like, yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you calling me when my not daughter's out?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, it's past curfew. Like, Jesus. And literally that week we had the conversation with her. She thought we were making it up.
No, they're not playing.
She thought we were making up curfew. We were just being typical parents trying to like, no, there really is. I'm like, grant you, I'm not saying like they're going to pull every kid over they see, but I mean, they can't pop you for curfew if they want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Karma must have been like, this girl didn't believe her parents. Send in the police.
He was really nice.
I'm sure.
Jake, you ever been pulled over and get out of it?
Yeah, I've only been pulled over one time and I got out of it.
What'd you do?
I wasn't familiar with the area. It was a couple years ago. I was dating this girl at the time. She also lived far away, and I was driving home late at night, and the road kept changing speed limits every 5 miles. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I had no idea where I was because I never went that way before. And she goes, I got you going 55 and a 35. I said, oh, that's not good. And I just right there, I assumed I was getting a ticket. And
because you said that.
No, because of how fast I was going.
The 20 mile per hour discrepancy.
Yeah. So then I was like, oh, okay. And then she was super nice, and it was during Christmas time, and so she gave me like a warning, but it was like a please donate a toy to our Christmas drive because it was during Christmas time. So,
Did you?
No, I wanted to, but I was never.
Oh my God!
I wanted to, but I was never in that area again, and I didn't even know where that.
Wow. Well, Timmy had no gift this year, Jake. Thanks a lot.
Oh my goodness!
All she
you
asked.
sped, did not get fined. We're asked to
Listen.
donate like a $10 or $20 toy.
I wanted to, and I was going to, but I didn't know where that sheriff's office was, and it was like an hour or two out of my way. It was out of my way of like over an hour.
Maybe they had a QR code where you could have just donated money, so they could have bought a gift.
Maybe.
But you didn't do that much homework.
Out of the kindness of her heart, she said, I'm not going to give you a ticket. Could you just donate a toy?
Yeah.
To children who need toys. And Jake said, no.
Not only am I going to take the fact that
I'm
you
going
just
to
let
buy
me
a
out
toy
of a
and play with it
speeding ticket.
myself.
Yeah.
And then just throw it out.
Be like, hey, kids.
I'm going to think of that kid and laugh.
That's awful.
Text message. Wow, Jake. Wow.
Jacob.
Put this on the list. Jake ruins Christmases.
Yeah.
Someone said, just go for it. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know. Listen, that's what I would do. I hate that, but you're single. What the hell?
Right.
You don't owe me anything yet.
No.
If I like you and I tell you I like you, like, well, I'm still going to date.
Well, here's
That's
my
different.
I think, I mean, how I see, and then this is so going to sound so naive. I don't have much experience with this. I'm admittedly so. But like, how do you, I mean, I get dating apps and all that kind of stuff, but back in my day, see, now I sound really old.
We are.
A lot of times you were set up by like friends.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like your friends would be like, come out with me tonight. This guy's coming. He's friends with, and maybe it was like her boyfriend or friends with him. And I think you two would be perfect. You know what I mean? So you kind of got like set up on a night out where it wasn't like you were on a date. You were just meeting for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, does that still happen?
I have no idea if anything happens in reality. And I'm not even being funny. Like, I don't know that anyone doesn't meet digitally first.
That's
Yeah,
my question. Like, how does this work now that we're in just like a totally different time?
We were like the last we were one of we probably were, if you think about it, because the phones and stuff all started while we were still young.
Yeah.
We were probably the last generation that like you did go to the bar, meet someone through a friend. You know what I mean? Like,
yes. Like to me, I'd rather meet somebody that way, in my opinion. Like, well, I mean, I kind of did, but I'm just saying, like, it's safer because at least you have some background information on the person. And then if they have been seeing somebody and they're not fessing up to it, like, you find out because said friends kind of rat them out. Like, hey, you seen this girl, but
and when you realize
she's not as pretty as you. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you're talking to someone, you're seeing all these pictures. Are they filters?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You have no idea.
Filters? On a pop, Charlie XCX. That's I love it right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. A couple more of these texts came in from March 4th. Florida man accused of jumping naked on neighbor's trampoline before breaking into the home.
Oh,
there you go.
Wow.
You're not going to not jump on a trampoline.
Naked.
Yeah, naked before breaking into someone's house.
Duh.
Let me see here. Florida man who marooned himself on Lake Fountain. What does that mean? Says he took too much MDMA and wanted to be with the swans. Oh, he marooned himself, like put himself on there and couldn't get back out.
Oh, trapped, isolated. Yeah.
Because he wanted to be with the swans.
Interesting.
Florida is interesting.
It is a very interesting place. Yes.
It's it looks like a wonderful place to visit. Disney World's there. You know what I mean?
I wonder if it would be the same if we went to, say, like, North Dakota. I'm gonna try that.
I don't think it would. Oh, you mean I know what you're saying. Like you might get different things.
Yeah, I wonder if they're just dumb though.
Well,
let's see. Oh no, it's very dark.
I'm sure you can do any state.
These are not nearly as fun as the Florida ones.
No, North Dakota's quite very, yeah.
Don't do North Dakota, guys.
Very dark. Very
Yeah,
dark.
yeah.
It's 9:43. It's Benson Boone. Beautiful things on Q. I always tell you I can't tell if my not daughter's boyfriend's emo.
Yeah.
The struggle does continue.
Oh, did something else happen to confuse you?
No, he came over again. Was it Sunday? He came over to pick her up. He got home from Florida, and they had seen each other in Florida for spring break. So it had been a good day since they saw each other. I get it.
Right, yeah.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
It does.
He came to pick her up, but again, black pants, black shirt, black hoodie, zip up, black shoes, black hair.
Was he tan?
I don't think so. She said he was. He looked emo pale to me. But you know what? She spent a week in Florida, and she doesn't look tan. I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe they
this
didn't-
generation.
Maybe they didn't go to Florida. I don't know. Maybe they were. Maybe they're in Montana. I don't know where they went, but I expected them both to be like golden tan. You know what I mean? Come on,
Yes.
hello. And they both, but no. I
Were there any
Listen.
pictures taken in Florida? Did he wear black swim trunks and a black tank?
didn't see any of her pictures from. She has an Instagram. She's not a poster. She's not a real big poster. Just like follows everybody.
Unless she has a private story that you don't see, and that's where she
well,
takes the pictures.
yeah. There's teenagers do that.
Yeah.
She had a private snap. Her mom found it. That didn't go over too well.
I bet not.
But I still find myself trying to figure. And she claims he is up and down. He is not emo.
I don't know. Amy brings up a good point. Maybe they're pale because they've stayed inside. In which case, he's emo.
Can we not plant those seeds, please? We don't need those seeds planted.
What? That they
What are you
stay
saying?
inside?
They were both staying inside together?
No, I'm saying emo people, not
Oh, I thought you were hinting at
no.
at stuff.
No.
And things. No. I don't know. I just know he loves to dress in all black and he loves knives.
Maybe he thinks it's
That's all I
slimming,
know.
and he likes.
He's
the stuff.
a slim guy. He's a slim guy. A tiny guy.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just trying to think.
I don't know.
Amy said no, not like that. Just teenagers in general too. Like going outside.
No, they were out there. I found out because she was telling me about what they do at spring break, and the Oklahoma drill is something kids love to do at spring break now.
What's that?
Girls and boys. You lay down in the sand and someone goes 1, 2, 3. You both get up and tackle each other.
Cool.
Girls and guys do it. Spring
Fun.
break. Yeah.
It doesn't sound fun.
Well, I mean, listen. What did we do when we were kids at spring break?
Laid out, listened to music, swam.
Drank.
Yeah.
Had a couple Heinekens.
Yeah.
A couple Rolling Rocks. You know, the cool beer.
Right.
A couple Zimas.
Zimas. Man.
A couple Mike's Hard Lemonades. You know how it is.
Yeah. Some Boone's Farm.
Yeah. I'm the real cool stuff.
Mhm. A Bahama Breeze.
I never actually went on a spring break.
Neither did I.
Never did. My friends did. They did the whole Florida thing.
I mean, we
I
did
never
something locally, like we'd go to a local lake or something like that.
Yeah.
But not like Tony went to South Carolina, that kind of stuff.
Jake, do you remember a craziest day at one of your jobs? Like it was just like, oh, what you went home almost like, what was that?
I can't top yours, but when I was working at McDonald's, I got an ice cream cone thrown at me.
Are you
But
serious?
was it someone like a customer
Yeah.
or like a coworker?
No, it was a customer.
What were they mad about?
They ordered an ice cream cone and like a large fry with no salt. So we had to make the fries fresh, like
my God,
as
was
you
it-
do.
Was it my mom?
And then I gave her no. I can tell you it was not.
My mom always orders no salt for fresh fries.
I know who this lady is.
It irritates me.
Yeah. So I gave her the ice cream cone and I was like, go to the next window and we'll give you your fresh fries. But she ordered them together because she wanted to eat them together. But by the time we gave her fries, her ice cream cone was melting and she was mad about that. And I was like, well, that's not my fault. Eat your ice cream cone.
Wait. You said that's not my fault. Eat your ice cream cone.
Yeah, I think. Well, I didn't know if I said it was my fault, but I did say, well, if you would have ate it, it would have been melted. I think I did say that.
Okay, I can't see you being like, too bad, lady, eat it.
Well, I was because she was already on my nerves because she was asking, "Are these fresh? Are these fresh?" And then I was like, "Yes." And she goes, "No salt." And I was like, "Yeah, no salt." And then she said that there was salt on them, even though there wasn't.
But here's the thing about McDonald's: you guys salt it in like that big area. So even if you don't salt the fresh batch, tell me there's not salt still on the bottom. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
You're gonna get some.
Exactly.
So did she hit you with it?
Yeah. So she gave me attitude, and then I
in
told
the
her,
face.
No, she missed. Well,
Okay.
because it was during COVID, and we had like a little plexiglass protector over
Okay,
the
so that
over the window.
protected your face.
Yeah, and then she got mad, and then I told her that I would give her a new fry, and then she walked up to my window. I forgot she wasn't even in the car because her husband was driving, and so she got out of the car and walked up to the window, and so she was standing next to the window, and then the window closed, and she like took her hand like shoved it open, and I was like, no, enough. So I gave her her money back. And I said, get out. I said, leave. And then she took her money, and then she yeeted the cone, and it hit me.
Did you say yeeted it?
Yeah, she yeeted. She yeeted the cone.
That is fantastic.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yeeted the
Listen,
cone.
I understand about service and frustration and all that kind of stuff, but when did we as a society decide that it was acceptable to assault people with ice cream cones over, to me, something that's so trivial? Because most of the time, if you have like a delay in your food or you have an issue with it or it's cold, like, they'll make it right. You just go in and be nice about it.
Yeah, a lot of times they will. Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj, Say So right here on today's hit music. Q92, it is 9:49. We're coming up more live local radio as always every day, all day. Nicolina the Midday Diva up after us. Of course, then Kelly was just in here saying hello in the afternoon, and Ryan at night. The wild card. It's all coming up today on Q92. a survey or a interview with a Dr. Shazadi Harper, an expert in menopause and hormonal changes affecting libido.
Yeah.
It's been revealed the best time of day to express your love physically.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Do you think morning, afternoon, or night?
Night.
Jake?
Morning.
Jake, the sexpert, is right. It is the morning, apparently.
You got kids. That ain't happening.
Well, it says testosterone levels are high for both men and for women. They're at their highest. Testosterone is the hormone which is predominantly the male hormone that men have, and women have it as well. It is for energy and for alertness, and it causes that sexy feeling. She would say, I would say the morning is a very good time. Testosterone is a hormone produced by the body, and although women produce it, men have far higher levels. So, the best time of the day is right in the morning before you guys start your day. Now, I don't know, do you brush your teeth first?
No. No, actually, yeah.
If you had to guess, and I want you to summarize. Expressing your love physically over the years.
Yeah.
What time of day would you say the average is?
3 a.m.
No, I mean like night, afternoon.
Night.
Yeah. 3 a.m. You have to set an alarm for that? Hope you both wake up, because I would.
No.
Do you stay up and wait for 3 a.m. or do you
No.
go to sleep and set, like I said, you set an alarm?
Just an internal clock that wakes you up.
You don't. Your body doesn't wake you up for that.
I mean, not every night.
I
No.
must be horny. Jake?
Thank God my daughter's off today.
If you had to summarize, would most of your expressed physical love have taken place at night, in the afternoon, or in the morning?
At night.
That's not to say it doesn't happen at night.
I know. I'm just saying, trying to get a gist of. I'm thinking about myself. I guess if I gotta.
You've never woken up and done the whole
I have.
Okay.
I have, like, daily. She's like, no. But I guess there'll probably be night too. So apparently, we as humans are not doing this correctly. Not the best time of.
I feel like morning's really hard because people get up and go to work in the morning. If it's a weekend, and you have kids, littles get up really early.
They do. And again, this is taking nothing as far as things that could, it's just telling you when the best time is for you. It is in the morning. Tommy Richmond, $1 Million Baby, right here on today's Hit Music Q92. I don't know if you guys saw it. I just thought of that. There is a viral video going on TikTok of him singing that live.
Oh, no,
A little different.
Is it?
A little different.
Uh-oh.
They were like recording studio auto-tune versus real thing. And I was like,
uh-oh.
I didn't think it was terrible. It was just, I don't know. It's very available. Search Tommy Richmond live on anything and it'll come up.
Maybe he was getting
And
feedback or something. His
know.
earpiece wasn't working.
But people are kind of dragging a little bit this weekend for the live performance of that. It's hard to sing high like that the whole time.
Oh, I would
You know what
imagine.
I mean?
Yeah.
It's not easy to do the high pitch, but it's still a good song.
Yeah.
So anyway, with that being said, hey, guess what? We are out of here. We are done for the day.
Monday's down.
Ooh. Hopefully we got you to work or maybe home from third shift safely today.
Yeah. And hopefully we entertained you and gave you some entertainment for the office. Have everybody in the office Google their birthday followed by Florida Man.
That we taught you how many times you should be making love as a woman to stay alive.
If you don't have a sex life, you better get on the treadmill.
Talked to Mark Johnson from News Channel 5. It was a good time. Good time this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Whether you listen to us on the radio, whether you were streaming the audio at Q92radio.com, or whether you're watching on Facebook and YouTube. Also, thank you to the 2024 Carnation Court that came in here today.
They are lovely.
Great group of girls, most energetic ever, a lot of fun.
Yep.
It's great to have them. You can see their picture up on our social media, Q92 Radio, on Facebook, on Instagram, on X, on Threads. You can go there and check it out. Really nice for them to come down and spend some time with us here this morning. We'll be back tomorrow morning. More prizes, more tickets to give away. Of course, Tuesday means we'll be going to the Q92 Rage Room as well. But as for the rest of today, you got a lot more live and local radio coming at you. Nicolina, the Midday Diva, she's in here next. Keller in the afternoon after that. And then Ryan at night later on this evening. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll start at 5:30. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. It's Morgan Wallen Cowgirls on Q92.